specifically for my my curse or whatever.
Yeah, I do recall that.
It's just unfortunate. I'm sorry, guys.
My back is in extreme pain, so you all can better to leave. I won't be falling asleep.
Oh God.
What's going on with your back, dude? What happened?
Not sleeping.
Man, I mean, not sleeping on a shit bed, and
it's from the mattress.
And yeah, I've been playing a lot of golf up here, and not being good at golf certainly helps at causing pain in areas that you probably shouldn't have pain in if you were to be good at the game of golf.
That makes sense.
Flexing things you haven't flexed in a while.
Yeah, I'm like wearing my Fitbit and stuff, and we played 18 holes, and that was at 16,000 steps by 10 o'clock. Just
That's a lot. Yeah.
A lot. Yeah. It was like, oh, you've already walked 7 miles today.
Woo! Crushing it with 7 miles.
That's pretty good.
Like, great. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna walk 9 Friday morning.
Ooh. I thought your back was bad now.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
The in-law just really like to walk playing golf or something, or
I actually enjoy walking myself. It's fun. It's a good workout for sure. I don't we didn't walk the 18, we drove, but I just bad, so like going and finding my ball. I walked a lot.
That's a good reason.
Awesome.
I highly recommend, Chad. I took lessons over the last few months. It helps a lot.
I'm gonna take lessons. I bought some clubs, and so I'm gonna go take some lessons here soon.
Oh, you're doing it for real now. Okay, cool.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna get in it.
Yeah, there's some point in your mid-30s where that's one of the options you can choose. It's like, from now on, I will be serious about golf.
I had a window open up in front of my eyeballs that said, "You are 37. You can either choose to do A, golf, or B, meth." And I decided golf.
I did the same thing. Yeah.
So,
I mean, I guess if you have to throw your money at something expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think you could really excel at math. So I wouldn't sell yourself short. You could do both. The meth lets you do both, actually, because you don't sleep anymore.
It's like a superpower.
Something to think about.
Yeah, true.
All right. So
you squeeze twice as much life into half as much time.
Yeah.
Talk about a half-life, okay?
That's
all right.
That's what on every pack that you burn and you smoke. That's what it says.
Right.
That's the tagline. It's great.
So, you guys listen to Darth, I guess, for starters. He was like, "Yo, we gotta get out of this cave." Or no, you guys were in the open plain.
I just like someone recap for the. Are you gonna recap for me, or like I apologize. I should, because I was there physically, but I have no fucking clue what happened the last 50 minutes of this.
Yeah, that's why I just messed up, because you guys weren't in a cave when Darth teleported you guys, right? You were outside.
We were in a tree.
I was.
No. Before, how you guys got? No, when you guys were on Zeroshi, how did you get?
I got you.
Yeah.
Darth teleported to his master's house, which is like a castle.
That's right.
That's the last I remember. And then we met a guy in the tower.
Yep.
Yes.
So at that point, I fell asleep.
We ditched that dude at one point. It just randomly disappeared. Essentially, I think it was Bernie. I think you led us to who was it that led us to those portals?
It was Bernie. He figured out
there was bugs. There was like bugs. There were bugs outside too. That like
there were. We were disguised as zombies, so they didn't attack us or whatever.
There's zombies. That's what they were.
So
Right, zombies
the
didn't
basics
attack us.
was you guys had a huge fight with a unknown announced party that assisted you. Afterwards, Werebert was born, and with Werebert, he found his voice. Once he found his voice, and now votes for 3 at times, depending on the condition in which he is presented in, voted that it's best that Darth takes us all home to his house. Darth was like, yo, we can totally go back to like Sid's zone, or we can totally just go to my master's tower, which is absolutely unsafe. And everyone said, let's go there. So when he brings you, you guys find out that there's someone there living there. It's a small little lizard folk who was pulled away from the Lisperian army and was the sole survivor of a attempt to raid his master's tower and failed. With the amount of death in the background and surrounding the tower itself, Darth made it very clear that it's very unlikely anyone can escape here without detection and without being assaulted by quite formidable undead. Darth himself was immune. You guys came up with a master plan. The lizard folk stays there and hopes to live off of 3 days of rations or starves to death before you get back. You guys, all Walking Dead, smudged yourself with amazing artwork from Bernie's marker theory, and the rest of you guys doing quite well in general and being protected, I believe, from good and evil, or something along those lines. As you guys marched outside and skimming past from the front door, Bernie was like, yo, there's a portal north, there's a portal south. We just totally just jump into one. Again, warned that those portals are probably super dangerous. We all jumped in. Well, no, correction. Someone pushed someone first.
Fozzie pushed Bernie into the portal.
Fozzie chucked the kid in, and everyone else fell in after.
I remember because there was a portal
immediately south.
A portal of sorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you guys all appeared in the portal, you appeared in the plane of protrude and death and decay in a dead tree. This tree was massive. Darth and Bernie, being his favorite enemies, quickly identified that it was surrounded by at least 18 entities of very, very lethal spellcasting dread knights. 1 second. Shadow
Like
Steel
white
Gas.
Yeah. They looked fucked up, that's for sure.
And they were able to do some serious formidable things in the event that you guys triggered their attention. Darth knew that as long as no one touched the surface of the soil, they were not going to know. Then someone came up with a great plan that if we wait 3 days, we can all fly out of here in a 10-minute open window to the next portal, which was within range of 3 minutes flying. Waiting those 3 days came at a heavy cost for everyone's mentality, because Gil's concerning issues of health and characters with issues in general kept changing his mental state of focus. The first day, he argued with Bernie, relentlessly not giving up.
Yes.
By the end of the day, everyone was over and had a headache. On the second day, I actually don't remember what your condition was. I'm trying to think.
It was I could speak with animals, and I tried to speak with Werebert the whole time.
That's right. You annoyed another being, in which we assumed was absolutely annoyed with your existence. And then the third day, you had to argue again or something, I believe. You rolled in something like that.
I think it was I was in. Oh, no, I was arguing
Pathological
with Bernie
liar.
because
You were like a little kid or something.
Oh yeah, you were a compulsive liar.
Yeah.
that was it.
And then you guys managed to finally cast enough spells upon your persons to get yourselves out of there to the next portal. As you went into the portal, you appeared here, in which Gil had yet again rolled to split that personality, as every time you guys passed through, any magical lingering effects washed right off. Being the second time, Gil, I don't remember what you are right now, but I did roll a 41.
I'm scared someone will steal my money, and so I won't let go of my purse or my loot.
And then you booed the diamond. Okay. So, that makes a lot of sense. You guys appeared here. Darth has his entire army. Werebirch is fine. Bernie is one piece. Fozzie is distracted, singing hi-ho to himself and slowly practicing on the bagpipes. He kind of plays a little bit, and it doesn't sound perfect because he's learning a new tune. I'm sure when he comes back, I'll have him singing hi-ho for you, depending where you are, I guess. Gil, you just don't listen. Darth was like, oh yeah, this place totally fucks up people's heads. Don't touch nothing. And the first thing Gil did was touch something. As you are touching this thing, Gil, you head over in this direction.
Oh.
Off
Who's
into
pushing me away?
the little cave. in which we'll call wonder. You see a small little diamond in the wall, and you go to touch it. You end up feeling this kind of impostural desire to call it your precious, call it yours, make it like your precious star off of a constellation. And with that, we begin. What do we begin hearing you speak to your inanimate objects still stuck into the wall?
Huzzah! A precious gem just for me!
Yeah. He's gonna be like that now for a while.
It's beautiful. Don't try to take it. It's fake. It's not real. As I'm like clutching it real tight.
I also would like all of you guys that are inside the cave, including Iz in the background, to roll survival checks. Because if I recall, I disclosed that Darth does not know this cave system, and you guys don't know where in the cave you appeared.
Oh, all the dice were over my freaking survival. I couldn't see it too well.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
What is going on tonight, Bernie?
That's a Bernie nat 20.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we round that bad boy up. We're looking.
Bernie,
Here's to the night, boys.
Werebert, and Iz. Though Iz is somewhere else, you all understand which direction is out. The question is do you want to go further in? Out is north, in the direction in which Gil is. This way. Though further in is always curious and a mind in which you are part of. You don't know how deep you are. You just feel the light, stale breeze saunter down toward you. Very weak. You must be deep or it must be blocked somewhere up ahead.
Do we hear anything of interest on that breeze?
Would you be... What calculational input would you be solving as you pace? You might be muted, sir. No, he's there.
Well, I'm sorry. I was struggling.
What? So they asked if they heard anything in the wind as the breeze came down to them, and you're a little ahead of them. So what would you be computing in your mind aloud as you are pacing slowly in their direction?
Oh, their probability of survival.
So drop a little probability on us.
Oh, let's say 34%.
You hear 34% off in the distance. You have no clue what that number means, but it sounds decent.
Do I recognize the voice?
Sounds like Bernie's god.
Where the hell am I?
You are invisible. Oh, you're just taking it out now.
Oh, yeah, that's my character.
Bernie, give me a history check.
History check. Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Holy
Whoa!
shit.
Ooh.
This is the night, dude. This is the night.
Holy shit.
You get giddy. Something tells you that that's your guy. That's your guy. You don't know where he is, though.
Oh my God, guys. Iz is here. Somewhere. He's here.
How did he get here? Do you think he snuck along behind us?
I don't know. He's probably just doing awesome stuff. He's probably fighting something. Oh my God, he's fighting 34. 34 things. I heard him say it.
I look at I look at Gil and I go, "Watch out! He might try to take your diamond."
Never. Stay back, you fiends.
Yeah. Come on, Darth. If Iz wants his diamond, Iz will have his diamond.
Good point. There's nothing Gil could do to stop him from taking that diamond.
May I scream and run further into the cave?
You scream and run further into the cave. Absolutely.
Now look what you did, Darth. Oh my God.
That way.
1 sec. Let me.
I
I
warned
have
him.
to convert the map real quick. Because
And from the
apparently
cave,
is
maybe you can hear me singing, "Diamonds are forever." I don't know. How's the Diamond Forever song go?
Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I really don't know. That's what I thought you were going with right
So
now.
maybe I'm singing "Diamonds Are."
You were
Girls'
thinking
Best
the
Friend.
James Bond one.
That's what I
Oh,
want to sing. Diamonds Are
got
Forever.
it.
From James Bond.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was
I
close
don't
enough
remember it
because I
very
didn't
well.
get
It's been so long.
I don't know that I saw that James Bond.
That was like the
It's
last
an
Pierce
old.
Brosnan one, wasn't it?
I thought that was a Sean Connery one.
Yeah, there is a diamond. Tomorrow Never Dies is the James Bond one where there's the dude with diamonds in his face.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn, you guys are
well,
all good at knowing these James Bond ones.
Yeah.
it's been a long time, but I think
Good dedicated.
right. I don't know if you're the same, but I watched them all in the youth, right? You watch them when you're
Yeah.
young.
My
Maybe
map
one day
is not
it'll be
loading.
worth watching
1
again. I don't know.
sec. Trying to get this map for some reason. It didn't import, and I didn't know that it didn't.
I went through a
It's
phase
taking
when
me
I was
forward.
Motorcycle movies. Does that
Yeah,
count?
when I was like 19, I watched like every single James Bond movie.
Oh shit!
You did a marathon, huh?
You were like going to
Yeah.
college, and you're like, "This is how I pull the women."
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's like I gotta start liking martinis. That never really stuck.
Right. Wow. Okay. Let me
You
try this
walk
one more
into
time
a
real quick.
frat party, shaken, not stirred.
Yeah. What the heck?
You gotta get that little laugh at the end every time.
They just hand you a foamy beer.
Yeah, I would have no idea. I'd be like, nice.
They're
50
like,
proof.
they're just pumping you a beer from the keg, and they're like, "What do you want?"
What is wrong with this guy?
Okay. I think I got it working. Saving it. Done.
He's in
Switching
there saying,
over.
"Squares are great and circles make the world go round, but diamonds are forever, my precious."
Darth, something's wrong with him, man. I can feel it. Something's wrong. Like
Yeah.
every day there's something new wrong with him.
Is you were in one of your notorious hideouts, located all over the plane in order to handle your businesses. You also let it be used as a hideout for thieves and others, nefarious individuals that you've passed. You hardly used the space, but you came here knowing that you had a task to do. As you hear the grand singing of round and square-like objects. Sounds like math. Exciting.
I like it.
Gil, you walk inside to a poorly cared for but well situated brothel vibe location.
Am I supposed to see it or just visualize it?
You can't see it on the map.
No, maybe I should refresh.
Yeah, there's a whole map. Can you see the map?
I can, though. Oh, now it's in light mode.
There you go. You were invisible.
Yep, there he is.
Mm.
There's my good old patron. Definitely gonna do awesome stuff.
You found me.
You up, Gil?
No. Says, did you know? Did you know?
I can see it.
Of course.
Where's everyone else?
Where are we going in? This place is nice.
Yeah,
This stuff must be mine now.
I think Bernie would
okay.
have followed after Gil, but
Is there
it would have been
nobody
like
else?
tugging
Just you guys right now. I'll bring Bernie
Darth,
up.
and then he would like go back and like pat the bear on the head, and then be like, and then like try to pantomime him following.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the tunnel and yell down it. Hello?
Is
Yes.
hey, it's me.
Yes.
You know, like your follower. You don't remember me?
Oh, I do. You met 11034. I'm 1135.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying weird stuff like that. like episodes, right? Like a different episode.
Yeah. As simply as it can be put, I guess that would be accurate.
Sweet. All right.
So-
What's this one called?
I'm sorry. Oh, this episode?
Yeah.
Shifting blame.
Shifting blame. Oh, Gil's gonna be the center of this one.
The center of attention. But I don't have anything of value. Not me. Look away.
Is your bear hungry?
I think the bear's always hungry.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah,
You
bring everyone
easily
in then.
find
Was it a ghost?
there are plenty of supplies. As Weber, go ahead and give me a perception check just to see what you sniff out. See if he's holding anything out on you. Ooh.
Oh, shit, a
I have all
hero's
my
feat.
zombies just sit at the table very politely.
What? Okay. No,
I'm
you're
gonna
good.
summon a menagerie for everybody.
Where's your
Oh.
token?
You see, I'm gonna pull the other tokens. You see, Weber just start scrummaging through, but when you raise your head, you just see every table is filled with some kind of all-you-can-eat buffet vibe food. This place is just lit up with food at this point, and it smells amazing. The vibe is great. Everyone benefits by Heroes Feast. Can you explain the beauty of it?
Yummy.
Oh, it's
snack.
spectacular. Every food stuff from every plane, and the finest wines that no one's ever heard of because the things that made them don't even exist anymore.
Well,
That's
Bernie
a
doesn't
light
care
side.
about the wine, but he just runs and like jumps on a table, like flops in a thing of mashed potatoes, and just starts shoving food into his mouth.
Okay.
Like he hasn't eaten in a week.
We did
Oh.
just spend 3 days in a fucked up death dimension.
So is this why my sentient spell told me you guys were in imminent danger?
Yeah, I don't know, man, but this food is great.
You also see is a returning friend.
Oh, nice.
Hi. Thank you for bringing me back to my friends. I have not eaten anyone. He
Yeah,
reports
it's
in.
harder to meet people when your mouth's so small.
Right. I could still turn into a big snake, though.
What? You can? Oh, dude, that's like another Soul Magic thing. Open my book and start taking notes.
It's your fault. You took too much of me. You were just supposed to take my mind. You took everything I'd ingested. I'm sorry about pooping on Web the other night.
He was upset about that. Very
And the baby
upset.
Kraken, but they didn't seem to mind.
Yeah. I guess it's used to shitty situations.
He looks at Bernie and Werebert and just shrugs. The other two he doesn't really give two fucks about because he doesn't know you guys in that way. It's still weird, I guess, for Bernie and Werebert because it doesn't look like Vicini because it's a little gnome. But he looks at you guys. I still poop wheat for brother, and I still poop in general, and sometimes I twitch, like Wally. He pretty much brought all of me but my body back. I don't know how he did it.
Bernie just laughs.
Is he your friend?
What's left of him, I think.
Yeah, he kept mentioning you guys, so I figured I'd bring him along and introduce you.
I tried to save him, but he really wanted to fuck a monster, and there's not a lot you can do.
Yeah, I found him right next to like an apocalypse golem thing made of adamantium. I thought he got stepped on or something.
Yeah.
Is he a relative of Dro? They're about the same.
Did it have a big tail?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm afraid I know what happened.
I bet I couldn't give his regular body back. Web still
Like
has a
him.
skull.
He points at it.
It's right here.
You see the entire armored character that looks like a Hollow Knight, and that's what the city would look like. Completely covered, never seen.
I wouldn't take him out of
Honestly-
the armor. He's pretty stinky.
Oh, I'd never.
I don't wish to smell it. I'm eating now.
Where do you have your
Perhaps
diamond? That's out of
later.
character. I'm just asking where the diamond. Like, do you have it in your other hand as you're eating?
Gil, where would the diamond be held on your person?
It's in my pocket.
Oh,
My
okay.
shirt.
Got it. So, while you guys are enjoying this entire feast, can easily cover that he's kind of like a watcher. I guess in your own words, you can explain the plains aspect to it all.
Oh, in what way?
However you wish to dialogue to them.
Oh, okay. So you guys know how planes work or heard of planes?
Are they like the portals I recently found out I could find?
No.
That would be accurate.
You can see portals?
Yeah, they're like everywhere, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Oh, and you've been going through them, haven't you?
Why do you think that?
Well, because I got a message that popped up and said these guys are doomed, so I showed up.
Oh. Are we not supposed to go through the portals?
Oh no, I completely support you going through portals. I'm more worried you're gonna end up in like the blender dimension or something.
That's a dimension?
It's a
I haven't
blender.
found it yet.
Okay, well, then we probably have nothing to worry about. But, oh my God, is there a Ranger Ted one? Like the actual Ranger Ted comic one?
Maybe.
Oh my God, guys, we got to go through more portals.
Agree. It has been very good for us so far.
Oh, you've been lucky then.
It was not that good the last time, I'll say.
I don't know. I had a
So-
lot of time on my hands.
But in this one, Gil got a diamond that he's obsessed with.
It's fabulous, and it's not real. Not worth anything. Don't try to steal it.
Okay. Oh, speaking of stuff, I got some stuff. I pull out a chain shirt. Anyone need a chain shirt? It's slightly enchanted.
Let me take a look at what Bernie is rocking.
Plain shirt.
Because I don't think I have.
No, I like to travel light.
Is it light or medium?
It's
Give me a sec.
something.
Want to say it's light.
If it's light, then yes, I would love to have that.
If it's heavy, I can drop it on things. That's been very useful for me in the past. Dropping armor on things. Especially magical.
I just clicked it in there.
Nice, Werbert.
He tries on the shirt. You just get your
fits
head into
beautifully. It
Oh,
is
it's
easy to
magic.
pick up, and it looks like one of those what is it, like the neck guard hair nets that you wear in medieval times, like to prevent
Oh,
lacerations and stuff. What is that, a cowl?
Yeah, a cowl or
Yeah,
a coif.
there you go. Yeah, so like the werebearer is now armored. He's ready for war.
Wait, the bear?
The bear takes it.
Werebert, sorry.
Bite
You
with
fixed
it
that on your
on?
token. He
Bernie's
can
just gonna sulk.
try.
You look good.
It
What
gives
a good
him
looking bear.
how much?
Who's
Plus
a good
1.
looking bear? As
Yeah,
I
plus
give him
1
belly
benefit.
rubs.
Got it. 1 sec.
He's such a good bear. He's the bestest.
Nice.
Could you give me the immovable rod? I'll give that to him too. We haven't
Okay.
used it in so long. I don't think anyone will care.
You got it. Do you want to introduce it as the name you dubbed it?
I forgot what I named it. I know I
The
named
poking
it something.
stick.
The poking stick. No, I thought the immovable rod was a separate one.
No, that was what you do if you activate it. You guys use the poking stick. You just never activate it.
No, the poking
Are you
stick
sure?
can't be the immovable rod. No, it was a
I don't
separate
know.
one.
Maybe. Okay, then you guys really never used it. All right.
We
that's fine.
never used it.
Okay. You got it.
So I was like, that's one thing I'm willing to give them because we never use it. I pull
Guarantee
out.
I will use it today. I'll use it every day.
All right, and here you go. This
Oh.
was my paperweight to hold down the sentient paperwork that wanted my demise.
You use magic
Whoa.
to hold down paper?
Well, yeah.
That's incredible. And then I'm trying to reach something on the top shelf over here in the kitchen, so I click it low to the ground like a step stool, and then I step up to grab something.
Okay, give me a
off it.
performance to see how you balance.
I already used it more than we have.
Not to worry, I can reach the top shelf now, everyone. This is perfect.
Oh, you look great doing it. You just like find the little tiptoe, and it gives you just enough as you grab a little jar of dried peaches.
Wait, no, I'm lighter weight.
Thank you. Great. This is incredible. Honestly,
Yeah.
I wish you were my patron. Bernie is a lucky. What are they called? Slave? No. Member? No.
He's a sugar baby, I think.
Sugar baby. He is an excellent. He's a lucky sugar baby.
Why would you cover a baby in sugar?
You'll have to
Is that
ask
like
Bernie.
a cultural
Because it's
thing?
sweet.
So they eat the baby?
I mean,
Where
you
people
might eat
clap
Bernie.
it.
I don't know. That's up to you guys.
Huh.
Seems
Your,
like
your
that's the kind of
cousins are weird.
transactional relationship you
Dragon
guys
eats
might
all
have.
sorts of things, I thought.
It's as good
Yeah,
a
what do
breakfast.
you eat? What do you eat?
I eat voles. Would you like some?
No.
I've got live ones, dead ones, squished ones. All delicious.
No, but thanks. I might take some dead ones, actually, if you've got them laying around.
I have a pocket dimension full of them.
It's like a roach farm, just voles instead.
Yeah. I hand him 10. Here you go.
Okay. Thank you. I hand him to Viz to hold on to. Maybe I'll reanimate him later and have him do a funny.
Well, so you have a dead dozen.
500 gold on him.
Be very careful bringing rodents back to life. Very careful.
Why?
Everyone give me an insight check.
I'm
Wherever
not
at
going to
advantage.
say what happened.
It's not a specialty of mine, working with the undead.
Darth, you absolutely know that they did some fucked up shit with the rodents already. This is not something they are unaware of. Bernie, you're curious.
Why? What? They can't be dangerous. I mean, like, they're tiny.
No, they're dangerous. I had to abandon my original dimension because they got destroyed by those little shits.
I feel like you have to leave a lot of dimensions.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of. I made more. It's complicated.
Wait, so are you like making worlds?
No, I'm making planes, including mini worlds.
Okay, now we're back to the confusing part about planes and portals.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're non-portals. Planes aren't portals. They're something else, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so the portals just go between planes, which can be, slightly different from the one you just left, or completely different. Like I was born on a plane with trees 16 miles tall, with cities built on leaves, and monsters that go up and down them, devouring the said cities.
What?
For a moment,
Yeah.
that sounded wonderful. And
Are
then
you
not
making
so
this
much.
up?
I'm sorry?
Are you making this up? That sounds amazing, but like, it sounds like a comic book.
Well, yeah. In the planes, anything's technically possible.
Sweet. We're finding Ranger Ted.
We should find Ranger Ted. Our new objective.
Yes.
Hippogriffs and the Magi items and Ranger Ted.
Oh yes. The
And
hippogriff.
selling that diamond you have.
Yeah.
Whoa. I mean, I don't have it on me. I must have dropped it in that hole over there. Oops.
Deception check.
So is every time the first time I met you, like we almost got killed. Are you telling me like we're about to almost get killed again?
I think so. At least the monitoring program I have says so.
Oh God, that means there's another Sid around here.
Who's that? Oh, wait. Is that the guy that appeared and was glowing and even set off my danger alarm?
Yeah, yep, that's him. There's a good one and there's an evil one. And the good one, well, he was kind of mean sometimes, but the evil one, well, he was also pretty mean. But there is a good one and a bad one. We decided that.
The good
I'm
one,
lost. I've never met this Sid.
I think likes us, and the bad one I think really wanted us to die, which is the way I tell them apart.
Huh. Do you just leave yourself open and see if he stabs you? Is that how
No,
it
no,
works?
no. He goes, "Hey, go here," and then we go there and we almost die, and he goes, "Hey, why didn't you die?" And
And that's
He
how we
Sorry,
know we
listen.
listen to the evil one. And if
Yeah,
we
yeah,
get
yeah.
there and we almost die, and then he shows up and he's like, "Wow, I'm so glad you guys are alive." We're like, "Cool, that was the good one."
Gentlemen,
Oh.
I think we
So-
should speak for a moment about good friends. This is not a good friend. I am your good friend, and I say you are deserving of love, and you are deserving of wanting to be protected. If somebody tries to put you in a deadly situation, that's not your friend. I mean, unless it was me. I'm still your friend.
I mean, we put each other in pretty deadly situations every day.
He got you there, Darth.
Damn it, he makes a really good point.
He goes,
So-
"Are you trying to tell me that me and these zombies aren't the best of friends?" Ha ha. I chuckle, and then I go, "Laugh," and they all go, "Ha ha."
Are you sure you don't want to attend my school? I think you'd fit in.
Well, I don't know. I'm more of a learn things as I go kind of guy.
Ah, fair enough.
But if you've got any good books about, corpses, how to have more of them, how to make them stronger,
Oh, yeah.
stuff like that.
Just sign up for the remote library card, and it'll be about 10,000 gold a year ish.
Okay.
Well, good news. He's got like almost 10,000 gold.
Do
Awesome. You just got to travel over to the plane of the library and sign up real quick.
Okay.
So we just jump into another portal?
Oh,
Yes,
no.
more portals.
You'll never get where you want to be just jumping randomly.
Wait, so do you know how to like navigate them?
Oh, yeah, I can see all of them.
Can
Beautiful.
you teach me that?
Well, give us a map.
No. What? The map would be infinitely large.
Well, give us a portion of the map.
Oh, sure.
Just give us the part that we care about.
Need the
Just find
whole
where you wanna
thing,
go
not
and I'll get you
traveling the world.
Where
I don't
are
have
you
any.
trying to go?
We were trying to go to a city so that we could become performers, I think.
Oh. On which plane?
This one.
Is
Yeah,
this one you're from or just another one?
We don't know which portal or man, this get complicated. Plane we're on?
Huh. I'm gonna open my
is
book
it-
and see if I wrote down which plane they're from.
Is this like the regular plane, the one that all the regular people
So-
are from?
You are aware that this plane or existence area is broken into eras, as Tempos described to you, which is Tempos' personal creation. He changed the rules. You know that man. But with that,
I-
they are in the era of recall, where Tempos initiated a mind wipe 14 years ago. People are still trying to recover. Many places toppled and new organizations have rose.
Oh, okay. I think you're not as bad off as I thought. Whew. Okay. You're just in a different section of your actual plane.
So hopping in different portals works. Got it.
Yeah, you guys lucked out then.
So
I guess
like
so.
do our portals just like link between different areas on our own plane, or like will some of them bring us to a different plane?
That's a great question. I kind of was scared that you would get pulled to another plane. The rules can be very different in other planes.
I got a question. Is so you got
Wait,
like this
give
whole
me a
school.
sleight of hand. Continue, Bernie.
You got like this whole school, right? And like Darth over there can like sign up and get books delivered, and that'll teach him
Obvious fumbling, but you keep making attempts.
how to make like stronger skeletons, right? Or whatever the
Yeah.
heck he plays with. Do you have a similar school for like portal power?
Yes! That's actually the primary goal of the school is to make planeswalkers. People are able to travel freely
Yes.
across the domains and twist it to their will.
Yes. You see him just like shaking in excitement, like anime eyes. He's like, I want this power.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm
Say
here.
we sign up. This sounds really good. What a deal.
So, like 9,000 gold or something. You said.
We have 9,500.
Oh, that's for the library card. But if you attend the school, it's technically free.
Oh my god, I gotta go to
Shit,
school now.
are we going
He
to
doesn't
school,
want my loot?
guys?
This is perfect.
Well, I'm thinking about starting up a remote education program because a lot of these people that are candidates just don't want to go to school.
That's a good
That's
point.
me.
Well, like I said, so if you guys are interested, you could definitely sign up for the remote education class.
Where do I sign?
I
Where do I sign?
Sign up.
Your secretary
Sign.
appears out of nowhere. You guys see a secretary bird, big plumes, beautiful in nature, and definitely a female. Just
Oh god,
quickly
the disciplinary
just
board. Oh, I mean,
scribbling about.
secretary.
And then they realize that their quill snaps. They smash their hands on their knees as they're like in a prop position, and you guys see a typewriter appear, and it's just ding, and produces a contract. Presents you guys each a copy. Somehow, as it just kind of goes off the feathers like a printer. She looks at Iz and hands you a small, tied up little scroll for a private note from most likely another.
Uh-oh.
The rest of you are presented with a remote studies contract.
Darth, I still care about you, but I have new representation.
Hey, the stronger you get, the better your corpse will be. So
I
In the
do have-
contract, Darth, if you do read it, which I assume you kind of briefly go through
Yeah.
it, there is a clause. During course studies, live in the field, there is an immunity break where if you are under the supervision of a remote teacher, they have the ability to bring you back if a mistake occurs. This is a one-time month offer due to the resources necessary to reach you, but it is a security clause. Normally, on campus, everyone is safe and cannot die, but he does what he can at a distance.
I do have to warn you guys, if your grades start lagging, we'll have to send the disciplinary board after you. Don't let that happen.
Bernie's not even listening. You see him just produce a flame in his hand and then have it trail down his finger, and he signs Bernie and a burn mark on it, and just sends it back over to the secretary. And I'm a student.
You see the
Oh,
paper
I'm a
itself
college man
stay
again.
lit
Yes.
as the burning never burns through, but stays stuck in an animated manner to the paper contract itself.
Sweet.
Oh, that's creepy feeling every time someone signs that.
You collect how many? Does everyone sign?
Yeah, it's
River, do you sign one with the paw?
No, Werebird did not.
Werebird
Yeah, what
passes
does he have
up
to
the
learn?
opportunity.
Oh, he doesn't have to sign as long as he accepts.
With that,
Rush week.
If I
I'm
just
ready
I
to
just want to
join.
understand. we're looking to join this school?
this is
of
just like
his?
a rhetorical
Remote
add-on that'll
study.
benefit you guys
Yeah.
in the future site as you continue your campaign. This is just like a
Oh my God, is that-
non-effective change of course.
No, this won't affect you at all.
Does this make
Got it,
is
but
my
we're
principal?
like a part of his. We're a part of his like greater
Kind of like his Jolly Roger of contract.
greater student body. If you
Yeah.
will.
Essentially, yeah.
But in the event that we are called upon, we might need to answer.
Yeah, we're University of Arizona.
It'd be like a letter. Hey
Online.
guys, we could really use a hand. Figure it out. Get here. I highly doubt it'll be less of a
Yeah.
demand when it's written by his.
Yeah. In case we got to play
retainers,
Quidditch
Oh,
against the other
sorry,
school.
what was that, Chad?
like we're retainers somewhat,
Y-
right?
Yeah, that gain a beneficial educational study for free.
Okay.
Yeah, Werbert accepts. He
Okay.
nods.
Now, there's no actual stipulation. Just study on your off time, turn in your grades on time, and here's your library card.
Turn in
Sweet.
my grades. I got an A+.
Oh, I mean, most of your grades staying alive, so just keep that going.
Oh, stay alive. Not a problem.
It's a participation grade.
Gil's not that great at that, actually, though.
Don't tell him I don't want to get kicked out of school already.
You would actually be able to share that your only graduate currently in your underwing study is the one that is dead the most. Death is an
Yeah.
experience in itself.
Don't worry, being dead is not a detriment to attending our school.
Good.
Art school, you say? Art?
I'm sorry? What?
What? No, wait. I am a man of science and of beauty. Oh, I
Oh,
suppose that's the arts. That's the arts. Yes.
So you want to be an arts major? We do have that.
No planeswalker for me, for sure. I am
Oh,
ready to
it's
become powerful.
okay. I mean, we can do all the above.
I'll
So
take it
we-
all then.
Oh, double major. I like it. We'll
But
assign
first,
you
if
to
you could point me
Quandrix.
to Fraternity Row, I do wish to rush.
You want to run through the school? Okay.
No, I want to join a fraternity of other mates, fellow students, the other people who drink a lot.
Oh, you want to go to the bar. Gotcha.
Yes.
I will do that as soon as you can walk through the plains.
Oh, all right.
I
baby
can walk
steps.
through planes.
Perfect.
But wait, we did. We can prove that we've done it.
Well, I mean, I can prove that I can.
Just prove that I can. What sort of help is this? I'm like nudging him really hard. Hey, help me out here, little man.
Bernie's getting payback for the last 3 days.
I'm gonna read the contract. Is there any stipulation I gotta teleport them to the school?
Only if you send them
I would
an
think
invite
Werbert
letter
at
to
this time
attend.
is like passing beers out to people now because he's behind bars.
You got Werbert's being your dexterity is getting better. Your vocal cords are a bit more pronounced. You're really getting the hang of this double body experience.
So yes, I can bring you there, but I can't guarantee you'll live. We're under siege right now, so if you don't mind killing everyone in the bar and then drinking,
Sounds like an adventure to me.
Of adventure.
Oh my god, after we clear the bar, we can do a performance.
yeah, and you'll have bodies.
The
Perform?
dancing? Gil?
I'll watch.
The dancing?
Weber,
What dancing?
give me a perception check
dancing!
advantage.
You dance.
I will dance. Just to
Good,
try to
good.
remind you.
What is the dancing?
Jolly Roll's like, we got a party.
The dancing. I'm so idiotic. I forgot, obviously.
I just
Honestly.
like land up. Oh my god.
I don't remember the dance.
Webert spilled some
It's
beer
one of
and
these-
Gilroy slips on it. Webert,
I
give me a
jump up on
perception
the
at advantage.
table and I'm doing like a straight up like perfect rendition of like the river dance, the Irish river dance.
And I'm down there doing like really pathetic.
Advantage,
I
sir.
don't know how to dance.
Bertie, you should be Prismari with those skills.
I don't know what that is. Just keep
Gilroy,
dancing.
I can't help you.
Dancing is a young man's game as I like hold my lower back and just like wobble.
I mean, we got a school that looks like old dead things. You might fit in there.
I don't care.
Bernie just starts laughing. Still dancing perfectly right now.
Werbert,
But
you, sir, you hear rocks and dishevelments happening down the corridor in which you originally came. And then you sniff the air. At least 5+ bodies have entered. 2 of them smell very metallic. One of them smells reptilian in nature, large. They're searching for something.
I look at everybody and at the beers I'm about to pass. I actually take back. People coming.
are they friends of yours?
Oh,
No,
Eric, don't smell good. Smell dead almost, or not living.
Ew. I don't remember inviting him.
Did you remember inviting us?
Maybe?
Well, maybe they're friends.
Ooh.
Don't think friends. Don't think friends. Don't think friends.
Let me just look at the L future here and see if we've got doom and gloom here. Where is it?
Worst case scenario, we have our friend, Darth. He's quite capable of teleporting us away. He's done it before.
Yeah.
Well,
There is Crassus 3 incoming, a hit squad, and it is led by a cadaver collector.
What?
Alex, real quick, do I have as Werebert? Do I have the abilities to cast spells or no? I don't remember if we determined that.
I'd say no, because it's more of your primal
Okay.
form.
Got it. Well, because I know that at like level 17 or something, or like later, druids
Yeah,
can
if you
cast
look, yeah,
spells in.
then you could, yeah. But like at the time
Okay,
being,
cool.
yeah. Maybe it'll be sooner because of your current condition.
Could he try it?
Here, let me show you his.
Disadvantage?
He could roll a check first, kind of like a chaos magic, just in case things go out of control.
Nah, all good. I would turn back to Dro at that point. Dro would be like, all right,
Alright.
it's my turn, guy.
This is the situation outside. There's a cadaver collector here who is now running the hit squad because you could tell that the previous hit squad failed. They are doing this across pretty much the region. So something is up.
Oh. So, guys, do we want to go out there and fight the hit squad? I can
hold
watch
on.
from a.
You actually didn't get to see. Hold on. Everything. My bad. You only saw
I'd unclick, yeah. Oh, shit. Is that the thing we fought?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Easy for
God.
me to kill. I'm quite capable. However, there's no need for us to fight. We can just teleport away.
Oh, that's good. I fought one of those last week, yesterday, today. Oh, time's so weird. But yeah, it almost bit one of our guys in half. But
Were
don't
they
worry, the
nice?
Kraken was okay. Mother was upset though.
Is not good with creatures not living.
Yeah. So teleportation.
You're right outside.
Darth, I don't know
Yes,
if he's back.
It's his specialty. He's helped us with it before.
I'm back. Sorry, I'm back. I just got back. What's up?
Take us to that town you want us to go to.
Teleport us? No!
I can
Please.
only teleport places if I know the sigil for them.
I just take one of the bar napkins and I just jot some random sigils down. Yeah.
Give me a sleight of hand. Let's see how good it looks.
What's the roll for that?
I am down
Like
for this.
Sleight of hand.
Arcana? What?
No, sleight of hand because you really don't know any location. You know sigils, that's
Oh.
fine. I just want to see how good you make it look because if Darth can like look at that and be, oh shit,
Oh
Darth,
my god.
he hands you a very real fucking looking sigil mark and you have no fucking clue where it goes. I'm sure Gil can tell you.
Wow.
Yeah, why
I
didn't
didn't know you could summon those up out of thin air.
It's quite easy. I simply think of the location, and the sigils come to me.
Ooh.
Right,
Could you
well,
teach
let
me?
Perhaps there's a course where I can teach it. I don't mind being an assistant professor.
Done.
Oh no. It's a class of bullshit.
Professor Lockhart. That's good. That's quite good.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that one should lead you to a city, if I remember right. It's been a while since I did the class, though.
Yes,
I think it's
yes.
this
It will.
class sound familiar. My planar geography is all over the place.
Yeah,
Yes, I was looking
that's
for
nearby.
a small destination right outside of Clasp. That's that is the location there.
Perfect.
Interesting. It's so rare that a small location would have a teleportation circle. Usually it's somewhere big and important. But
It's
this
just-
clearly is a real circle, so who am I to argue?
I 100% believe it's real too.
Okay, I spend a minute studying it and copying it into my spell book so that I can teleportation circle us.
Okay. How long does it take
Oh.
to actually do the teleportation?
Werebear, could you help me move the table in
minute.
front of the door here?
Is there a limit on how many can go in?
Wherever it starts moving the table.
Like how many I can know?
No, like how many people can pass through?
That's such a great question.
Wow, it's the night of rolls. They're all good.
Jeez, wherever you do not only move a bunch of shit, you do it so fucking quietly. You do not give away any location further below.
I mean,
Wherever.
everyone who can get through within 6 seconds.
Oh, that's just like my
Wherever-
teleportation.
Wherever it jumps.
6 seconds, easy.
Yeah, I mean, it takes me a minute to cast it, but then once that happens, we have 6 seconds from when I cast it to jump in.
I always have problems making people run in a tree.
Yeah, I draw a circle on the ground and I put a little sign next to it that says comic books, honey, and
As soon as I saw comic
diamonds.
books, I was diving in.
this way. And
Comic
then
books, you
later.
I'm gonna turn into a mouse and jump in someone's pocket.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can jump in the pocket that I have that all the dead voles are in.
Nope. Bernie
Yes.
intercepts because Iz is too cool and puts him in his.
Your pocket. I'm holding desperately on to all of my possessions as we jump through.
Okay,
wanna
give
lose
me a dexterity saving throw, Gil. Because you're probably grabbing shit as you're leaving because you're just greedy right now.
Won't be losing my things. Not a chance. Death grip.
You sold that diamond?
Not selling the diamond. I mean, I don't have it. I mean, I don't know where it is. I lost it down the hole.
Already?
Yes, it's gone. Don't look for it.
Is between you and me, man, he lies a lot.
Oh. How can you
Never,
tell?
You're my friend. Would I lie to you, my trusty ranger friend? You're my
Little,
future
you
patron.
notice he kind
I
of just
would never
changes
lie to you.
his tone when he lies. Like he starts really trying to sell you on it.
As a future professor at your school, you are my boss. I would not lie to my boss. Would I lie? Would I?
We'll read his mind.
Okay. You read
I
his mind.
don't know if he needs to save or anything. I legitimately don't.
Sure, let's do it. Let's do a Arcana check as you do a Wisdom save, Gil.
Yeah, and if I do win, I don't want an answer. I just want to hear what you're thinking.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Wisdom, you say? Oh, wow, I'm
Oh,
gonna
Oh,
win this one.
oh
That's pretty
man.
good.
he resists as
I'm
he
a -3.
does.
Yeah.
He's well practiced at lying.
You just hear
Yeah.
the words. I would
Yup.
never lie to you.
Yeah, he would never lie to me.
Never.
I mean, he doesn't know what horrible things would happen if he did.
Oh,
The portal appears. As it does, you all find yourselves jumping through.
As he
Jumping-
jumps through, I put my little
ahead.
mouse arms up like in a roller coaster.
You got it. Just like
that's cute. I love that. That's adorable.
you guys end up. in a
Oh yeah, would
very
we go through? Could we
tight
like
space.
pile on each other?
Oddly
people
enough,
that
you guys are
move
positioned, filed into. It's very uncomfortable. You guys are all shoulder to shoulder. Dro is probably the comfiest. Is probably the comfiest. Jelly Roll doesn't care. Darth and Gil have like their elbows in Jelly Roll, and he's just
Jelly!
like, "Oh, that's kind of nice, guys."
Jelly, the best. That's the dance you were talking about. I
Darth, you
forgot.
don't initially
Let's go,
see
Jelly.
the rest of your bad boys, but then you feel them somewhere over here.
I was worried, but my bad boys. That's what I'm gonna actually start calling them now, the bad boys. The bad boys are there.
We
Don't
back in
worry,
the cave.
everyone.
Yeah, but
Back in the
where is
cave.
there? Where are we?
In the cave.
No, we're in
The
the
city
place.
of Clasp.
Yeah,
We're sh-
you should
Are
know.
we-
You threw the sigil, Gil.
I'm looking at the cave. I don't know.
I'm gonna
Oh, we're-
take Iz
I'm
out of my
broken.
pocket as the mouse, and then
I'm
put
in
him
the. I see
down
the
a
sigil.
turn.
Yeah, you're stuck in the hideout for some reason. I pulled you.
You
Oh,
put me on the
okay, so-
ground.
I was just
Yeah,
gonna
I'll put
say,
you down very
"Hey,
gently.
didn't you want the sigil
What?
to be the cave? That's what it was.
Iz, do you want to stay? I'm sorry, man. You want to stay in the pocket?
I will try to climb up at his shoulder as best my mousy legs can.
Okay, I let you be riding on my shoulder then. All right,
Yeah.
whatever you
You're
want.
gonna,
Iz.
you're gonna get ratatouille'd.
I get stuck up by an eagle or something. No!
You guys find yourselves in a very tight little alleyway of buildings. It's a nice evening. Clouds are passing over. There is a flickering lantern lit in your alley in which you can all see each other. Bernie and Dro can immediately, yeah, if you move here, move. Yeah, Dro himself too sees that you guys are like inside a little cubby of buildings, an alleyway, so to speak. And there are main streets just out ahead. You guys can all make a perception check.
Right, the
Did I
city,
get
the
turned
little
back
space
into
outside of
Dro,
the
or am I
lost
still
city.
Werbert?
You said you were going to be Dro again, right? You should be right there as Dro.
No.
Oh, I thought you said didn't. I thought you said you were bringing Dro back.
Mm-mm.
Man, these
I mean, I
rolls
said I
tonight.
may.
Gotcha.
Right.
There you go.
Ah, there's a bear.
Bear's taking up all the space.
He's so fast. Oh, you guys are doing perception checks. Wow, these rolls.
Whoa,
Uh-oh.
Darth.
You guys are on your 6. Like, you understand that it is a quiet night. There is no one out. It is probably late twilight hours. But you were in the middle of a town.
Darth, where do we go, man? I hate cities.
In the city. Well,
Too many people around.
we wanted to be performers. We had that wonderful dance routine, remember? And I think we should see what kinds of interesting things are for sale or that we could sell, like that diamond gill. And
No.
and while we're here, we should get news about what's going on in the wide world. Perhaps.
Couldn't
You
we
know.
went somewhere smaller, like an inn outside?
I'm sure there's inns here as well.
Yeah, but there's
I'll
so many
see.
people.
Oh well.
How do
Luckily,
people
there's so many
perceive
people.
bears?
Well, what do you think they're going to say something to your face? Werbert, you're the strongest
I eat
thing
them
I've
if
ever
they
seen.
do.
Good.
And then they turn to Weber.
Hmm.
And then Weber continue on in other people.
Logical.
Okay. Well, that seems fine with me. Okay, let's ask around and see if there's an inn nearby that we can go to.
Darth, we follow your play, man.
Well, shouldn't we vote?
No, we trust you inherently.
All right, let's go. I kind of like
Oh,
look around the
uh,
alleyway.
No. What Dro say we vote.
Okay, if the gnome says
Gil.
we vote, we vote. That's the rule.
31 Gil.
What?
You
He has a
portaled.
Oh, you did we portal? Okay,
Yeah.
31. Thank you. Wow.
Okay, but since he's like a god, I like point at the god at the mouse.
Oh yes.
He gets like 10 votes, guys.
No.
I'm
God
not
don't exist in
supposed to
democracy.
interfere.
Hey,
I need you to
like
develop
whisper
on your
over to
own.
come on, man. I'm just trying to like, come on.
What's your condition, Gil?
Oh, this one's great. I'm very excited.
Oh, no.
I'm full of stupid ideas. For example, if I magic missile a rock, it'll definitely fly into an enemy's face and kill them. I just
Yeah.
had to give myself an example so I know the sort of things. So I'm
I
just gonna
like
give
But each
stupid
magic
ideas.
missile can accelerate the rock.
Here,
Genius.
you can supply a dumb idea right now. What other option other than
Yeah.
both here?
Hello.
We have
All we have to do is dig into this wall next to us, and this home becomes ours.
Let's vote now.
all right. So we're voting
Let's
on
put that
digging
to
through the wall. We're
Bernie
gonna
immediately. Let's put that to a vote.
so we're voting on digging through a wall, walking
Dig
out,
into the
and fighting
wall.
an inn. Any other ideas besides finding
We
an
could-
inn or digging through the wall?
We could leave.
We just got here.
Oh.
Also, a lot of the
You
spells that
heard of the rights of reclamation?
huh?
I reclaim this land. This town is mine. Dibs. Also the rights of dibs.
Are you sure you're not part dragon?
No, definitely not. I
Huh.
tried. See, if you hiss
so
really
we're
loudly
putting,
and fire comes
We
out,
vote.
you
We
are a
vote.
dragon.
We vote. We vote.
Right, vote
We vote.
through the wall or to an inn.
okay, which one do we vote on first?
All right. Who wants to go through the wall?
You all.
Herbert, stay through wall.
Okay, so we've got 2 for the wall.
That's awesome.
Okay. Now, who wants to go out there and see if there's an inn we can go to and maybe do a little dance routine?
Barney puts both hands up.
Darth
Well
raises his
said,
hand,
that.
and he has all of his zombies raise their hands too. He doesn't know if they
Where-
count.
and
but he's-
You're sure you're not cursed with stupid
Wherever it's-
ideas. I love it.
Herbert, Dro says that.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for going out there. And 2 for going through the.
Wow.
So
Darth
through the
has-
wall?
Like,
Darth
pulled
has
up, he shrugged.
circumvented our democracy.
We'll just wait for
Setting
Dro
up
to
a
make.
new standard of finding ways to win at votes. We
Wait,
all
just wait for
cheat
Dro
now.
to. Yeah, just wait for Dro to make the 32 wolves so that he can win the vote that he needs.
The problem is, it's just these party blocks are so strong. The political party of the zombie. They're just very. Is that the party's name? The zombie block?
No, it's the bad boys. Remember.
The bad boys. They're very strong voters. You can't beat the bad boy votes.
They're very
They do
motivated.
turn
vote,
out
they
every
vote,
time.
Yeah, they vote in
Every
every election, even the school board.
The turnout's everything. Never miss
And
a
with
vote.
Yeah,
And with every
Oh,
death, they grow
that's why
stronger.
We have no democracy.
yeah.
That's why we have no democracy.
So to the tavern.
Yes, to the tavern. We'll ask around, and then hopefully they'll allow us to do our very sexy dance routine.
Is this too big?
Or too small from wherever to get through?
No, you should be able to get through. I didn't size it to anything specific, so I'll just drop them.
It says
I just
I'm
did that.
colliding with walls.
Yeah, I didn't size it for any purpose, so I'll fix it right now.
If
Wherever
you're having
with
trouble, we could just go over the houses.
wherever with little concern of anything is going to just walk out.
Follow.
I can't get out. I'm stuck. But it's okay.
Werbert is also gonna try to walk on his 2 feet. Like
Are you still wearing the armor? Like a little necklace?
Of course I am.
Cool.
Yes.
Dope.
It's like a headdress almost.
You got it. All right. So as you guys go to walk out,
I like how you guys called me the sugar baby, and then I'm the only one who didn't get something from him.
You didn't get
Well, maybe I can scrounge something up. How about gold? No, that's lame.
let you into
Yeah,
his
dude, I got so much gold, man.
I have a
Do you think
stick.
so? I don't think Darth has any gold.
Ooh, a stick.
Yeah, I just picked it off the ground.
Good enough, man. That's all you had to say. Can you sign it?
Yes.
Oh, that is cool.
I don't know if you guys did this when you were a kid. I would pick up a stick every time I went for a walk, and I had like a pile of sticks outside the front door of my house, like under a bush.
nice.
Dude, I had that just this week.
Yeah, there you go.
And me and the kid would pick up sticks on each walk. We would go outside, and I just leave it right outside the front door, basically.
Yeah,
We just
Very
got a bunch of sticks.
called it my stick collection.
They all have a meaning. All right. So you guys hit the open courtyard. As you do, you notice it's quiet. There's no one out. Though there are two whispering down just around the corner here. Let me drop them, sorry. They are whispering clearly toward your direction. You see a very smaller individual, definitely on the halfling size or mystique. And then you see a larger magistrate robed individual, and they're just like, where do you think they came from? I don't know. They just kind of came out of the alleyway, the one we were told to watch. As they say that, they look in your direction.
Entice them with your sexiness, and they will tell us all they know.
Do the dance,
Werbert
Do the dance.
Do the
stands
dance.
up and starts doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Give me a
bear
performance check.
Can I join him to like
Sure.
add to the performance?
Can I
At
minor
advantage.
illusion a bra and like panties on him?
I'll give an insight
Like,
check to the
what's
enemy.
it called? Belly dancer stuff, like belly dancer style.
Yeah, hold on.
So I'm like supporting him in like whatever movement he does. I make it look like it's part of a group dance.
Got it. You make up
Yeah.
a move to match them. Okay.
Backup dancer.
The commoners look at you and they're like, oh. They start following, head bobbing with the motions. Kind of start smiling. You see a bit of excitement come over them.
Bro does,
That's-
or wherever, kind of does a
that's quite
spin, clap, spin,
impressive.
clap, spin, clap.
Animal mannerisms. Who taught him?
We are such good dancers.
They
That's
wonder
awesome.
who taught the bear because they don't know him to be his own entity.
I'm too busy like doing as much as I can to be a perfect backup dancer to whatever
Yep.
move he's doing.
We're backup
you-
dancing him.
You are amazing. What are you doing dancing or performing out here in the middle of the twilight hours?
Darth from behind, he just yells as they're dancing. He just goes, "We figured there'd be less competition at this time. We're just trying to establish ourselves as a local performance troupe."
Give me a persuasion. I mean, it's not far fetched. I mean, they found
Well,
you,
Ian,
so
Ian,
That was good.
Okay, I'm not good at this, so.
what's the bear doing while we're doing this with you?
Yeah.
I'm going like this.
He's like doing like the
Oh my
photo
God.
emoji. Damn. Darth, you silver tongue straight
Do we
through
have
this.
Foz? Is Foz
Yeah,
with us? Like,
Oh,
you guys got
yeah,
like a little
fun.
bagpipe playing.
yeah.
You literally got a whole orchestra happening.
Bring
He's like the one
bagpipes, that's right.
man. Yeah.
What time of night is it? Are we just like
It's like
Twilight
very.
hours.
It's like very. I feel like this is very like Hindi, like Bollywood pop like style.
Yeah, for like a moment, right? Yeah, I get those vibes for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
As he comes up, consider yourself established upon my eyes. This is immaculate. What is your group's name?
We're the bad boys.
Not
Bad
bareback boys.
Bad boys.
Bad
You
boys.
see the little mouse folk
And
humanoid
Werebert
go.
says, "And gnome."
Yes.
The bad boys in Gnome. That's amazing. That was pretty cool. It's just like could only happen at night though, cause we were just out here taking a piss, and then we saw you guys just make a big noise, and it was kind of weird but kind of awesome at the same time. But I'm not in the mood to tip.
Bernie's
That's
gonna
fine.
do a flip and they'll be like,
Werebert
and
gets
tell your
down on his knees
friends.
and growls when he says he
Okay,
can't.
give me
Oh,
an
well, the
intimidation check for Werbert.
Webert's growling.
Can I do like charisma
He
check
said, "Tell your friends."
at the
and then
same
you're
time
intimidating them
that
so
he's
that you
intimidating for me to go like
Can I get an
positive, good
advantage
cop,
on this
bad
because
cop?
I am a bear?
Yeah,
I will help him out.
you got it.
Yeah,
Oh, he
what
can
do we
he can get advantage first.
No, I mean, I'm gonna
got?
cast
Does
a
have a
spell.
-2 on charisma.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Whoa.
Man, these nat 20s
Yeah,
are just...
Bernie's night.
They look at this just massive illusionary dragon appear right on top of Werebert as Werebert roars. You see the dragon kind of come behind him as like an encompassed like, creation of such fierceness, and they're just like, oh. And then Bernie's just flapping his
Werebert
gums
says,
of positivity, and they're just like, that gots to be included here. Do it again, and he throws 5 gold.
try
Yes.
it again.
Do it again.
"Do it again."
The illusionary dragon is still present. You see, wherever, go ahead and give me a performance check at advantage. It's soft. It's an easy DC just for flavor.
And then I'll just keep running my mouth
Nice.
about why you should show up. Oh, not this time. Damn it.
You
wasn't
see the
ready.
dragon go up again. Werebert
Yeah,
does
let's see if I can help him out.
consistency. Okay.
Let me
Bernie's
figure out-
dropping
figure it
dropping
out.
the pitch, but we get a little interference.
Bernie was pitching earlier. He was saying, "And tell your friends," and now he's like, "And other people too."
I had no other material, so I'm like
Yeah.
spitballing.
Oh, that's only gonna be
your
a 10.
enemies even.
Okay. And he goes, maybe just once in the actual performance, but it was super cool to see.
Not
Tell
even
your
me.
friends.
What if we go in on you with you? We see an opportunity we can invest in. You know, what if we get a little bit of pamphlets prepared and passed out? How soon can you be ready?
Tomorrow, guys.
Like in the morning today, or you need an entire day for tomorrow. It's twilight hours. I'd say maybe 2 today, tomorrow. If you counted by 8, I don't know how you look at math. How old are you? And why is the young one?
Anyways,
Of age.
Darth. Do we need a vote?
For what?
Like what time, man?
Oh. I think it's just whatever it is. I don't know if that's.
Where-
I don't know if
Werebert's
that's
gonna
something.
turn back. Werebert's gonna turn back to Dro right now.
They get all eye wide. Everyone actually, for the first time, witnesses this because only Bernie's seen it before.
That's where the gnome went.
And you guys just see Dro fully in his clothes, not even naked, all anticlimactic, and he's just already smoking.
My question for Dro is:
What
could you choose to come back
on earth
naked?
are you? That's a gnome. I get it. Bad boys in the gnome. This is amazing material.
We are genius.
I'm all in.
Let's
You
have
guys have
investors. I love
your
the
first
idea.
potential investors. I mean, if
Is
you
you want us to
Dro
invest as
will-
well, you can invest.
Bro will bow.
Wait, is our agent? You could be our agent.
But like Gandalf, where he like produces like a boat or whatever.
oh,
out of
gotcha. Like
smoke,
little
he'll,
fun
like,
objects. You got it.
yeah. He'll make something fun.
You guys are amazing. Are you part of a passing performance group? Or are you truly just a la carte?
We just started.
This is the
like-
first I've ever heard of the group, to be perfectly honest.
This must be fate. Oh, I asked for an opportunity in finance, and you are. This is immaculate.
Would you believe we
What
did
should we
practice?
ask for?
I don't even want to know the secrets. We can save that for the suspense when we write the history of how we got here. But before we can do that, we must make a splash of a bang. I know the perfect inn you can perform at. Let's say 12 hours' time.
Sure.
Great. We're at, and we'll be there.
It will most likely be. 1 second, I have to actually look at the map.
We're about to launch a new like
Do you need
Shakespeare in this world.
will you
Maybe.
need the bear?
It was a great display of performance, but if you have other acts, I don't think any of them could go wrong at this rate. This is
The bad
gold, I
boys.
tell you.
And the gnome.
Does-
We need you, Dro.
Dro, you're the smoke machine.
Werebert is taking a break.
Good. We want you.
He didn't. Me or Werebert?
Both. Both,
Dude.
man. You should do the change in the act.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
Werebert wanted a rest.
Oh,
He was
It's,
tired of all the dancing.
it's like 12 hours, man. That's like forever.
I mean, he only danced for like 5 minutes.
And we only need to have like 5 hours of sleep anyways. Like who sleeps anymore?
If I understand correctly, Weber can't come back until tomorrow. And we're in today, and he's asking us for today.
Oh my god, we're back to this weird time talk. Can you handle this?
He is good
Babe.
with time. And planes.
What do you need me to do?
Hey, who's this?
Me?
Yeah, this is my
That's
patron. I point at the mouse. Right here.
He's a
it
god.
is. He's also
I
a
am truly
principal.
all powerful.
boss.
Behold! And I
And
try
the
to
principal of
flex.
our school.
He tried to flex as a mouse.
Yeah.
A mouse in his pocket.
Mighty Mouse.
I want to see the performance roll with it.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Let me get there real quick.
Come on, nat 20.
Performance.
While he's rolling, DM, if I understand correctly, because I turned back in this day,
Not bad.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to.
I can't turn back to Werebert, right?
Correct.
I can do wild shape,
Yeah, you could do other forms.
but it's not the same.
Correct.
That's fine.
It's not your
You
dark,
could be a
deep,
different
and
bear.
secretive side. It's you're a cute bear. No,
You're a cute bear.
Do you need to
that
be
I
a
can
bear?
Do some ferocious shit.
I can help.
I'm thinking about being an elemental, to be honest.
I might be able to help.
I
you
mean,
can
Dro's
do it.
seen some shit on this journey.
We going to take a rest
Bro can-
before our
Bro can do
performance?
some stuff.
That's my question. Some of us
Bro
can't
just needs to be
polymorph.
caught up on what's
Well,
going
we've
on.
got-
He has no idea.
I can polymorph. Well, we've got 12 hours, right? So we can go to that inn and just rent some
Great.
rooms there before we.
Yes, let's rent a room at the inn. So we'll be all prepared for
Can-
our performance. Fully rested.
Can anyone help me understand what's going on? Last I was, yeah,
Bro, you just have not
I've
smoked
been in
enough.
a fog. You're very right on that. Last I understand, I was in a ship
and I was talking to a bear, and then I feel like I was a part of the bear, and then the bear was
Mhm.
dancing and following you all.
He was
I
doing a
feel
great
like the
job.
bear and I are now one, but not one.
So you
But
like
Oh,
you're
yeah.
not aware of the bear's happenings? You don't recognize what it's doing?
Well, no, I think I was the cause of the bear,
Ooh.
but it is not me.
Weird.
So would
I'm
you
just-
say you're
Bear claimed to be voting your vote, and he told me what you said. So he's lying to me.
He may have been abusing the democracy.
He's been cheating the system.
I will
He's
gasp
not a
as loudly
very
as a mouse
honest
can.
bear.
Well, I mean, can one so strong really cheat the system? Are we going to argue with the bear, or?
Well,
Yes.
he is the werebear inside me.
Yes. I think he still gets the votes.
I just tell him to
Perhaps
go away, and he goes away
Indeed.
all the time. Just warp him away. Goodbye. Bye, Bear.
Well, we did agree to share the body. So when he decides to come back, he comes back. But
But he
I
only
told
gets one
him
vote.
if he does, but I get two.
He
We
doesn't
get
get
three.
your 2 votes if you're not voting.
Wouldn't I be voting if I was him?
But you don't even know what you're voting for. How can you vote?
I
Many
trust
people
him.
don't know what they're voting for when they vote.
People just don't know.
You guys are
I trust Ware, but he and I are partners now.
you
His
guys are
votes are my
located
votes, and my votes are his votes.
north of town. You guys are coming in. You are told that the inn in which you will be treated at is Mosey's Inn, inner town, but the stowaway would be able to accommodate all of you.
Okay. Seems we're headed to the stowaway then.
Where is that? Can someone ping it for me?
It's
On
to
here?
the left, to the left.
Oh, okay,
Everything
okay,
you
okay.
own
To the
in the
left,
box.
to the
to
You
the
guys' team
left.
icon is here.
Okay. To the stowaway.
As you guys arrive to this quite quaint, I guess, could be the word. Let me see. Sorry, I didn't expect you guys to come here, but I do have all the maps, so I've been loading them all and trying to build the town.
Hey,
Do we see
who would have
anything
known that?
about
That
Mm.
who would have known
Do
that
you see what?
Gil could have perfectly drawn a
I know.
working
Where I want to.
sigil?
Just tell
I'm
me the
just wondering
location.
if
I'll
we
give you a
saw
sigil.
anything from the Varian family.
I like
You
was trying to understand what
would-
was going
yeah,
on with all that. Where is clasped in
I'm
Oh, yeah,
going to
yeah.
show you guys.
from a
Like-
from a non from a player character perspective? I don't, as
Got
a
it.
player or the character itself, I don't
Uh,
I don't think he really cares.
Let's go there real quick. Hold on. One
Are
up the
we
map.
off? Are we no longer on Zeroshi?
You are nowhere near Zeroshi. You guys are
You're
on the
where
border currently.
you're where Varian's from now.
You guys are now.
His sister's still in charge, right?
You guys ended
Yeah.
up. So this was your original plan, right? To walk around, go to Gas Bellows Hole, and then go to town. Well,
Yeah.
what ended up really happening because of great decision making was a disastrous path that, well, ended up with such results. One second, I'm going to draw it out for you.
Not to worry. Anytime we want to
You
go
went
that
this
other
way into a portal.
Goth can take us.
It made you go somewhere in another world. You traveled through there. You ended up in another portal, which was technically south of your location, which put you in the heart of the diamond mines here. So you somehow blipped here while teleporting. Then you guys did another teleportation because Gil pulled something out of his ass he saw once somehow somewhere in the dream and portaled you guys all the way here. Just right outside town. Well, basically in the suburbs.
The Burbs,
And now you
the
are
Clasp.
in Clasp, the largest port here on Lesperia that directly does business with the Hollow of Vanquit.
Nice.
And we bring you back here to the city overview of Clasp, in which you guys are now heading to the stowaway, which I was working on. Bring it up. Just 1 second. But as you arrive, you do
Are
hear...
those the Jolly Roger mines?
No. That you guys, this is Lesperia. This is the northern continent. You guys are we're on Vanquit.
Yeah, Jolly Roger started to, make relations elsewhere and started buying up property and things like.
Possible. Yeah.
Not a-
Right.
Not
Knows
a-
what Meek is up to.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Name
That's
it
what I'm
out.
saying. We had what we were considered multimillionaires by the time we were done.
Successful
pretty rich.
pirate crew.
Oh yeah.
Very. Captain was a good captain.
My pirates haven't made any money.
Captain.
Our pirates made tons of money and did crazy stuff with it.
No pirating.
I was
though.
gonna say nothing with it, but we did stuff with it.
We did.
You always stay busy.
We had
I'm
built a
pretty
lot
sure
of
that the
housing.
Jolly Roger is gonna build into like some major city in 100 years.
We were building a whole town, right?
Yeah, we
We're
stole
housing
half the
100
workforce
Yeah.
from Crowl.
It's freaking awesome.
Well, I misplaced that map. So you guys walk up to this tavern, and there's like this inn. Sorry, that's like also a part tavern, and it has a secondary floor that probably has about 15 to 30 rooms up top. In the very entry area, there's a huge outdoor like sitting table, kind of like a Viking dining hall, but outside with no cover. And you see that there's just all kinds of notches in it, as if there's many encounters of sharp objects and enjoyment moments. There's about 15 people currently sprawled across, no immediate relations or large groups. Probably the largest one is 5, and they're all just enjoying a good drink. None of them seem to be of any adventurer type. They seem to be locals who are having a good drink on their long, probably hard, late day of work.
Dro walks up to the bar and looks at the barkeep.
As you look at the barkeep, a tiefling turns around and they go, "Oh, hey,
Hey.
let's not even. I did not hear you over the laughter and banter, but there are many of you. You need
Climbs
room?"
up the stool. Well, I'm just curious. Does your establishment allow for smoking?
Friend, we also offer options to smoke. And he pulls up what looks to be shrooms, little crystals that have been crushed into powders with a little pipe next to it. And
Crystal
then the
meth.
third item has 4 variations of joints in which you yourself do have access already to.
Would I be impressed by anything, or would I be like,
You'd be kind of like, this dude was ready. This is some prime time pristine stuff. Now, Pa always told you that stuff is dangerous, boy. But you always gotta try it once. These are like the rudimentary versions of your stuff broken down. This is what happens when it ends up in the legal system.
This doesn't even look like it's going to enhance your performance. Oh,
Yeah, it's like
Did I
cut.
hear him say that?
Yeah. He mentions it right away. This shit is laced and cut with all kinds of fake product.
I've got better
Well,
stuff.
Seems like I would like what he has more than this.
No, please, I'll put this one away. And he just goes, I only have the cigar variety at the moment. And he offers you these very well wrapped, dried dragon skin cigars. Now that is real and legit. It makes you feel funny though, because you haven't seen something like this since you once sat across a dragon slayer themselves.
I
Joe, you're
feel
excited.
uncomfortable about that. But I'm over it.
I'll because I remember the last time I was Dro, we picked up hordes of gold before we walked through the doors.
Yeah.
How
You guys
much
should have money.
gold do I have on me
I never counted, obviously. Like, but what do you believe Dro would have capable of carrying?
Did we ever split up the pot amongst us?
We
I
just
don't
all
know. Did
picked up a
anyone?
bunch.
Yeah, I don't know. Did
No,
you guys?
9,500 gold is on Viz. We gave it all to
Oh,
Viz. to
oh, Viz is
carry.
carrying it all. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah, that's right. You guys are
But
using
Dro
him as
would
the
have
meal.
kept some for himself.
I mean, you have
too.
a.
We
You could
said
take
we gave it
one,
all to Viz.
but
But yeah, it
Viz
makes
is
sense that
you
we
can
want
take
to.
whatever you
Yeah,
need.
yeah,
But yeah, you have 3,800 on Viz.
3,800 or 9,500?
95
38.
is what I
I see
have.
38. Oh, which Viz are you looking at? I don't know which. I just clicked the one in
Well,
the
when
party
I
thing.
just wrote it down when we were in the cave.
Oh, gotcha.
But,
I think it's because he was too heavy and I couldn't put a higher number. He's already like at 14,000 weight or something.
I had tried at the time to tell everybody to give me the gold because I can put like an infinite amount into my ring, my genie lamp, but
Yeah,
nobody was
yeah,
willing.
that's
I
right.
think
They were like, "Nope, no."
Dro would have
Fizzle.
done that though. No, I think Dro would have
You
done
guys
that.
didn't though because it.
But
I
then
remember
again,
that no one listened to him. Yeah,
for sure, for
it
sure.
was a
for
weird
sure,
moment
for
of
sure.
everyone being
Yeah,
self-greedy, not working together.
yeah. Dro would
But
have
nonetheless,
kept
you
If I
guys have
remember
probably.
right,
ample
Gil was
funds.
putting out some weird energy,
Yeah.
like he might rob us all.
I always
Can
put out that
we-
weird energy.
Can we assume that Dro would have kept like 100 gold on him or something?
Sure.
Okay.
Votes.
He'll slide him. I guess? Do you want me to roll to determine what I believe the value
Sure.
of this is,
Why not?
or
Yeah. Give me a nature check. Why not?
okay, where's
Gentlemen, if we take some of that and throw it in the fire just before our performance, everyone will go wild for our act.
Oh, can I get a doesn't matter. That's fine, but I was gonna ask if I could do
Yeah.
Guidance.
so guidance.
We're
Yeah,
too
go
good.
for it.
We don't need to cheat, dude. Look, you see how good we were?
You are so right. What a smart young man you
So
are. Incredible.
16.
You'd imagine that this man is giving it to you because he was caught selling very poor drugs, and in a town, you imagine he doesn't want to be reported. So you could get away with giving him a very, very small fraction of the cost. 25 gold would make you not feel guilty walking away.
I'll
This
give him
thing
a tip. How
you
about that?
got. Okay.
So I'd give him like 30 gold.
Yeah, he's like, you were also generous. The rooms have been unlocked. You see him do a little wave of magic, and you guys don't even hear anything, but you hear him listening like a. Yes, you should all be comfortable. The necromancer, do you mind keeping them all together, or do they necessarily need their own space? To Darth.
No, they don't even really need to sleep, so they'll just probably stand outside the door.
Very well. The rest of you, we can provide any meals that you might need, and I apologize for my inconsideracies. You all look like you're from out of town. But if you
Can I
need
buy
to know
some
anything,
cheese?
certainly wheeled or sliced.
Sliced.
Very well. You see them kind of clap, and you see a mage hand fly over with a little charcuterie board, and he goes, "Just take it all." There's like 5 different types of meat.
Preferably,
and-
he wants
I
the
just-
one in the plastic packages.
Start feeding it to is.
The cost and quantity of those go bad so fast it just doesn't make sense for us to hold them in this establishment. But at the Mosey Inn, you might have better luck.
Is.
The
What do you think
sliced
about the cheese,
packages,
man?
the ones that are, they're not really cheese, but it's fake cheese. That's what he's asking for.
The milk variety. Right, like a cold press. We'll see what we have in stock and bring it
Correct.
to the room.
But it's somewhat. He's somewhat like plastic, if you will, but it's like rubbery, but edible.
Like
And it melts.
You must excuse my friend. I trick him sometimes by using presto on random objects and he eats them. They might have tasted like cheese, but it was probably rubber.
I
A
will
rubbery,
provide
plasticky.
a chewable options.
I'm just trying to feed my mouse,
And
guys.
just to prove my point, I'll take like a bar rag that's in front of me and I'll just pick up the bar rag and make it taste like cheese. Here, bro, it's cheese.
No, this isn't for me. This is for Bernie.
Bernie, here, it's cheese.
I have cheese. I'm just trying to feed Is cheese. God,
Here
guys.
it's cheese.
What is that?
Smells like
Guys,
cheese.
what are those? What are the sliced
The
cheeses
Maybells?
that come in the yeah, Maybell or whatever? They're like in the no, not the like round
Bell.
Oh, you
plastic ones,
mean
but like I'm talking about the
Kraft?
sheet. They're like sheet,
Like Kraft
yeah,
singles
the
American
Kraft
Yeah,
cheese.
cheese sheet.
Kraft singles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kraft, yeah.
I promise you, it's delicious. Not looking like it, though, I suppose. Does Iz eat the cheese?
Not Gilroy's. I
His
hand him
hands are
my
reaching
genuine
for-
Do
cheese.
you accept the snack is, or do you get overwhelmed with cheese options like the Grinch? I don't know. You're
He's
muted, I
reaching his
think.
hands
He
for the
typed
cheese?
his little hands
There-
reaching for the
Oh, there it is.
cheese. Oh, I
I'm
didn't
going
know.
to grab as many little cheese samples as I can. You fat ass little mouse. I'm giving
I just
in
keep
to the.
shoving them over to him, like until the charcuterie board's empty.
Got it.
Somehow this little mouse eats all the cheese, despite him being smaller than the cheese blocks he ate.
Scary stuff. I like it. Then you get to the rag. Give me a wisdom save if you catch the fact that you might take a bite before you realize you
Oh,
got to
no.
the end.
Yes.
Oh,
It tastes
I
like
hope
cheese.
you do. Is it Wiz?
Yeah.
It'll taste delicious.
21.
Too
You
small.
actually catch yourself. You're like, wait a minute. As you feel the texture in your hand, doesn't feel like even moldy cheese. It's just rag, but smells like cheese. Your mind stops you.
If I was a dragon, I'd still eat it.
You take a nibble. It
But
does
not
taste
this
like
mouse.
cheese.
He's a mouse. I'm not gonna
Oh,
do
that's
it.
right. As you guys now go to your rooms.
Then after Bernie just like
Mm.
pats him on, it's like, good mouse.
Go on. As you guys head to your rooms, break apart.
Picky.
Is there any specifics that you guys need to complete in your own spaces?
I think before we went to bed, I would ask the barkeep if he had anything for like poison making, but I would have to be like, I don't know whether he would like listen to me. I'm like a 14-year-old, so I think I
You
would
try.
like try to convince him.
Okay, so you walk up to him. How do you initiate this conversation as you know you're going up to an adult asking them for...
Did I get his name?
No one asked. He was a tiefling.
Okay. What do I know that poison heals the undead, or should I do like a roll on that? Although they're my favorite enemy, so I don't.
You would know that poison doesn't heal the undead. It doesn't affect them at all.
That won't work for me.
What is your goal?
My goal would be to try to trick him into providing me some poisonous substance because some member of my party needs it for healing of some sort or something important.
Okay, so you walk up to him and you have this gut feeling. Begin your conversation. He looks at you. Hi, what can I, as you just open your mouth and blood or what?
Hey, do you have anything like that can be like really, really powerful at cleaning?
Like an acid-based cleaner or a reaction-based cleaner?
Yeah, like acid. Like, oh my god. Did you notice those undead that my ally brought?
He is a necromancer. I am familiar with such currently passing through due to the war efforts.
You notice the one in the giant armor that's like used to be a snake guy?
The Hollow Knights looking individual.
Yeah, that's a guy. Isn't he so smelly?
I didn't. I smell many things while here. I cannot recall. You need this acid to remove his stench.
Yeah, like the strongest one you got, man. You're gonna lose business if I don't clean him.
Are you asking me for janitorial duties?
No. I'm just taking care of the one guy if I can. Like one, like vial or like whatever you guys serve it in. Like I can take care of it. It's my job. I'm the kid. It's my chore.
So you are the janitorial of the group.
Unfortunately.
Give me persuasion.
Right.
Am I nearby?
Yeah, you'd be with them, I assume.
You're still
Okay,
riding my
perfect.
shoulder, I think.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure. I will alter his fate by 2.
Bernie is hot.
Yeah, dude, what's going on?
I don't know.
He leans forward.
Did you
I'll
pay
tell
the
you
fees?
what, small child. I have seen my fair share of fuckery. And I will let you do whatever it is you think you're doing to your dead friend. Just don't kill anyone for real up there, and we'll be square.
Cool. Where can I find the acid?
Uses his tail and slips 2 vials that are probably like 2 half pints, making a total of a full pint, but separated in 2 jars of what looks to be quite the substance of just raw acid.
I'm
with
gonna
good form.
carefully take it, and then I'm gonna do a performance that I clean him, but I don't use very much at all. But I make
Okay.
it look very thorough that I'm cleaning him.
Okay.
And I want to try to make it look like I also used up all of it at the same time.
Let's see. This is the one, guys. This is gonna be it. Nope. He's still skating on by. You do well enough for him to no longer give attention. By the time his attention pulls elsewhere to serve patrons at other odd hours, you scuttle away with all the remaining.
When I go mouse laugh as we walk away. Yeah, I give him a little like high five with a finger.
As you guys head to your room, and you now have enough to make 5 poisons.
Yes.
Uh,
Before I go to bed, I will
huh?
try to make. How much time does it take for me to make a poison? Do you know? Or
I mean, yeah, you can probably produce 2 at a time with your expertise. So you just have to use. Do you have your medicine kit or your herbalism kit, or your poisoning kit, or your
I have a
other
poisoner's
kits?
kit. Yeah.
I will help him out. I'll be his little ratatouille.
Go
Are you
ahead
in like little
and
goggles?
Now that's an to assist, so I'll let him
Okay.
actually make stuff.
got it.
Can't do it
Give
for
me
the
a sleight of
student.
hand.
Sleight of hand.
He's instantly dumped into a Jesus studies. You like are so focused.
I'm with my patron. I think that's what's
Yeah.
happening right now.
Like
But
you're just so focused in your work that is doing the math, and he's like, I don't think he realizes how great he's doing, and he stays quiet. Is doesn't interrupt anything. He just watches your genius as you produce 3 times the amount of your intention, creating 9 vials and using only 50% of your stock.
Holy
I'm so
shit.
proud.
Do I? Hey man, am I passing right now?
You're doing great.
Yes.
And then
Right
you're like
on.
not sure if you mixed in water or something. Is can confirm you that these are 9 legit full poisons, and you just did it so efficiently that you wasted not. But you're what the fuck did you just do? Like, how did you create this much with not that much available? Like, you're very impressed with yourself. You kind of have this natural high. You're very giddy right now. You have this anxiousness behind you going into the next day. So you have advantage
Nice.
on your next few rolls until I tell you it wears off.
Okay.
Success ends for you in a comforting night. Darth, what do you do in your evening studies before you rest it off?
I mean, I'm using my new library card, and I'm reading some books, trying to see if I can learn anything about making my undead stronger. I understand I might not be able to learn anything in one night of studying, but I would
Give
definitely
me
do
an
like
Arcana check to see if you
figure
find
out
the
the
right
books.
chapter. Yeah. As you produce the library card before you, you get this kind of visual plane of unlimited galleria, like a Netflix for books or Amazon, if you will. Kindle appears before you. And it's just called the Biblioplex. Access unlimited. You even see the restricted zone have little locks break off. You immediately get lured. As you follow this self-guided fullness to it, you realize that there are 3 particular books in here: the Book of the Dead, the Book of Evil, and the Book of Remembering. The Book of Remembering looks to be the oldest and least deteriorated, but due to the natural lack of even flesh flake skin to build such a book of power, it was actually created out of what looks to be collected teeths of different species, as that seemed to deteriorate a lot slower in passing time.
Nice. That's what I'm looking for. The most metal book.
So you grab the Book of Remember. As you grab it mentally in your state, there's a warning clause. Would you like to provide a warning clause of unimagined abilities of him using such a restricted book on his first day?
Oh God, that'll break his body and soul, which is why we allowed it.
I love this school.
You see like the Microsoft Word animated clip appear, and it's like, you're good. Access granted.
Yeah.
I mean, I trusted a student would know his limits and would definitely not try to push them.
You see the book open and you just blink. You wake up the next morning so well rested. You feel like you've just grasped everything, but yet you recall nothing. But you feel so full and satisfied. You know it'll come. And you know you can visit it again, and it'll happen again. And you know in that blank time period, because it's so overwhelming for you at such a young period of entry, that your body is absorbing it in like a backwards motion. You're going to deja vu it together as you move forward.
Sick. I go, I should put more teeth on my zombies. That would definitely make them more deadly.
What are you in the
Razor
like?
flesh.
Oh
Go.
man, he's like still in the warning section. He's got to move on.
What are you up to in your evening, Gil?
I guess I'm just thinking up of some really good ideas for our performance. Like, what if I were to shoot fireballs into the crowd to excite them?
Very cool.
That
Very
would,
cool.
that would be great.
Okay. You consider different approaches to how you can choreograph the group and put them together. You think of the first idea, Chippendales. Oh yeah. Sounds like a good name for something, but you're still working on it.
Ooh, yeah, getting naked would just entice the ladies so they would love our performance even more.
Can Dro and Gil be thinking of this at the same time?
Joe pops into your head and he's just like, hey, I like that. I don't know. What do you do, Joe, as you pop into this mind?
Dro turns into a flame elemental in his brain and be like, toss me the fireball and see what we can do with it.
Let's bounce this idea off each other and bounce fireballs off each other. This is going to be an amazing act.
Can they do a
Juggling
wisdom
fireballs
check?
that we throw at
Yeah, let's do 2 insight checks for the 2 of you guys
Can
and
they
see how
do
much
that
translates
about that
accordingly.
they remember that they're with a 14-year-old pyromaniac?
Yeah.
Let's see if they call you
you
for
said
an extension. Let's see
insight?
if they dial you in. Yeah.
Oh, yes. This is a genius idea. You have a
Oh.
20.
Dro
Dro,
for sure called Brody.
0.
yeah, Bernie, you get a ring, 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 ring. In your dreams, you just see like a little calligrapher Kindle come up, and it speaks with Dro's tone.
Bernie, I have a new trick we need your help with. I'm going to juggle fireballs, and then we're going to throw them at the crowd.
What? Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, I can throw so
And
many
you see
fireballs.
Dro as a large fire elemental.
I'm like in love with his new form. I'm like, oh my god, Joe, you've never looked better, man. Whoa! Oh my god, we should do this. We should throw like 14 fireballs.
Let's work on it.
In dream state, I just start casting fireballs at him
You got it.
to see if he can practice.
Gil, you are just in such awe of the constant explosions just happening. You go into like a seizure. They like totally zug you out with like
It's genius. Like
you like
so amazed
totally
by
just-
Rose Fire.
is you just listen in to this mumbling of Bernie and you're like, wow, that sounds like an awesome dream.
I'm so jealous.
You just hear me murmuring, fireball, fireball, fireball.
A true mage at heart.
You guys all wake up extensively ecstatic for what it is you will do. There is a complete meal ready, and there's a little private section bartered off, and it says, for the bad boys and gnome. And it looks completely prepared with the meal ready for you to eat. I'm going to grab a beer real quick while you guys discuss either your performance and the next steps around this city. Mosey Inn is where you guys will need to report to do the performance. You guys are free to go wherever the fuck you guys want meanwhile, but remember you are in a town as strangers, so lack of information is lack of knowledge. I'll be right back.
Like out of character, since we have some
Burning.
time for a
Oh, yeah.
second.
Yeah.
Do we have anything that we can prepare that can help us, like inspired or anything like that, just to make sure our show goes off like
How do we get good
crazy?
performance? Yeah.
So yes,
Okay, awesome.
I can help
I'll make sure
one
we have
person
that.
be amazing.
One per Good
And,
start.
are you able to put it retroactively or?
I can do it now, but it'll only
I
last
just
for
got-
8 hours.
Well, who has
That's
the
good.
lowest performance score?
Do we
got
want the
me.
lowest
Zero.
or the best? Basically, I can
Oh.
give you advantage for everything.
Well, I have
Oh,
a
wow.
+8 on
Bro has-
performance, so
Dro has a 0 to performance.
I feel like we should put it on the person with the least performance bonus, just to
Help him out.
Well,
I
I
was
can
not
give
putting-
a D6 bonus every time someone does performance. I'd rather give the advantage to the best, so we have at least a good base.
Sure.
So I would
I was
say
planning-
Dro unless Darth's count for all of his minions. Because then all
Oh
of them are
yeah.
characters.
I was planning on doing a major image instead of me actually performing to go like, and I'll be concentrating on that. So
I can build
once
us a
we-
stage.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Ooh.
They might already have one too, but
Trying to
yeah,
see,
I
like,
mean,
what. Technically, we did a long rest, right? So I have spells
Yeah.
back.
yeah.
I mean, we can also summon backup dancers for you.
yeah. Well, we
I can do, by the way, control flames if any fire gets out of.
ooh, I could do
Nice.
hallucinatory terrain as well.
Yeah, so basically everyone's hallucinating the entire time while we're performing.
Yeah, I
Whether
could
it
like
sucks or
make
not,
I
Oh
could
my
make
God,
it look
you could
like
do-
you don't know.
You could
I
do
could just
like
make
the
it look
background
different.
of like a major concert going on. With
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it has to be natural. So
Well-
it could be like a open field or a road or a swamp or a
What about a
hill.
volcano?
I could probably do a volcano.
Quick question for y'all. D&D masters. Can a druid similar to a cleric change spells?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Daily?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Fuck yes. Okay. Do
Okay,
this
so-
one.
The signal is the song Fireball. You know, Fireball. Do 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 do.
Dude.
Yeah. So as soon as that Fireball song comes on, we get Fire Elemental, and we all sling a fireball at him,
Yeah.
and then he
sounds good.
juggles them.
Well, I just took conjure elemental, so I'll have an elemental. I'll have elementals with me while I'm juggling fireballs
Yes.
Yeah.
as
And they dance in
a
step
fire
with you.
elemental.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
And as you juggle them, you pass them to the other elementals and they juggle them. Oh, I'll just keep slinging fireballs
Yep.
at you, and then you pass them off as they juggle
Yes.
them until
Yes.
all of you are juggling at the same time.
I can send 7 fireballs.
I
Man,
can
this is
do
great.
This is
a
for
lot
sure
of
happening.
fireballs.
I can do 10 fireballs.
Oh, I can reverse gravity, and you can fly in the air while doing that.
Yes.
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
you'll
but the
just start
fireballs
floating
won't
up
juggle.
while you're juggling fireballs.
Well, is it only going to be him,
Okay.
or is it going to be his
Or will the
I
elemental?
can
fireballs
only
juggle?
have
Oh, it'll be everything within a certain radius.
That doesn't
I
seem
can
good.
only
then.
have one fire elemental, so I can only have one, and then I am also can become a fire elemental.
Okay, so we only need. Well, how many can you
That's
juggle?
fine. Just juggle them between you
Well,
two.
I would say probably 6. I don't know. I mean, this is just a guesstimate. This is all going
Okay,
to be
we
based
each
off of
send
what we
2.
roll.
We each
So-
send 2 at a time.
I was thinking we each we build up the crowd. We do one, and then we do one, and then we just keep
Yes.
doing it, and then passing them on. This will be the culmination,
me see.
right? We start off with like the volcano background, and then like welcome to.
You all have to do like something to entertain them, because it does casting time to conjure an elemental takes 1 minute.
Yeah,
Do
that's
it
what
before the
that's
show.
what I was thinking. We start off with the volcano background from Darth, right, and
Mhm.
then we'll come out and we'll dance, right? We'll do the fire dance. I did the river dance yesterday. I'll do the fire
Fire
dance
dance.
today,
Yes.
and then we'll build it in. And then we can have Ian, and we can or have Gil, and then we can have Iz. I don't know if Iz. Are you going to be part of the performance?
I would rather stay in the background, but I'll help.
I mean, whatever. We could do Gil, and then we can have Darth drop the volcano background and come in with his major illusion to have his skeletons dancing, but make them on fire too. Like if you could do
Yeah,
it.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Actually.
And meanwhile, Dro is building
By the
up
way,
his.
Yeah, and then I could send the fire elemental out once it's done, and then I can come out a little bit later as a fire elemental.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is like we get to a stage with like we're all dancing, right? And then we have the fire skeletons dancing, and then boom, it drops black, right? And then the fire elemental comes out, and then Gil steps out and casts a fireball at the fire elemental, and he catches it and throws it up and down. And then Bernie comes out and casts one at the fire elemental, and we keep doing that. And then now the fire elemental's juggling 6, right? And then you step out, Dro, and then we do more. And we just keep going and going and going, and then boom, we end it with like a fireball in the sky or something.
Yes, fireball in this. Well, the sky is inside of an inn, which is the best part.
Okay, maybe not the last part.
That's how we do it. Though. That's how
I'm
we do
open
it.
I'm open for interpretation on the end. We have to have
You
some
hear in the
dramatic
distance,
end.
the bad boys, a gnome. I am your investor, Jester. I know that's
Jester
oddly
the
rhyming.
investor.
It's
But-
easy. I'll use counter spell and I'll just extinguish all of them. No problem.
Extinguish what? I love the idea. I love the creative energy. Would you like to prepare at the venue?
Yeah, I need some
We
time
can
ahead of
only
time
really
to
do
make it look
this-
like a volcano.
Right.
We've
And
got this.
much
Just
of
on
our
stage.
stuff can only be done once, so
Well, I mean, you
Doing
can
it live.
count your steps.
Do it live. Get the audience.
we
and
do
we
it
will get the
live.
show.
Is the stage open air or are we enclosed?
They have an outside yard that's been damaged already, so if it's something you think that needs to rummage around, then that might
It
be
probably
beneficial.
should be done inside. It will be much
Inside it
more
is. They have
impactful.
a very large
Oh my
opening
God.
hall that I'm sure we could just push the table off to the side for extra space if necessary.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Out of character, I want to suggest that we have Iz build the stage, but in character, whatever. It sounds cool.
Oh, firestorm, beautiful. Okay.
Yeah. You said
So
something
I'm
about
gonna.
a volcano erupting? I got you.
Cool.
Let me practice something, and I'll minor illusion some fire on my head as I just shoot some fire bolts into the sky. Does that look cool?
It's fabulous. Can you do that again?
All day long. But
Then
I'm not the main
absolutely.
performer in this one. Dro
I
is our main
definitely
performer.
hit gold mine with this group. This talent will go through the roof. He like talks to himself for a brief moment.
It will go through the roof.
Certainly
Yes.
through the roof.
Possibly the floor also.
They have insurances on their own buildings. We are not responsible. We are just the talent.
Yes. Oh, ooh, can I minor illusion on both?
Just-
Oh, you have control flames.
Just so you're all aware.
Yeah, I cast
As
a
we
firebolt
enter
and then I
in-
capture it with control and I make it just circle us. Like
I just want to be very clear. I think you all very talented, but as the investor, I must say when the HOA greeter greets us, don't mention that we'll be using any pyrotechnics. Just it's best to ask for forgiveness.
You
Well,
got it.
insurance.
Love that.
Otherwise, we need clearances and codes, and if we just say we do talents, we leave it vague. We don't lie, but we don't tell the full truth the first time. Let them classify you after they see the show.
A bit of dance, a bit of juggling, a bit of fun.
I don't even know what to call that. I love it.
And a lot of fire.
A lot
Call
of
it.
of fire and excitement, fuel for the crowd. Yes, yes.
Call it. Just call it Bad Boys and the Gnome.
Yeah,
Bad Boys in the Gnome. We will be there. Let us go. Follow me. Just we will be passing
liquid will be flowing.
We will be
The
passing
name
a.
of the performance tonight is Firestorm.
Okay, we will call it the Mystery Storm, and let them discover the fire during the mystery of reveal. They are a PR nightmare, but this could work. This could work. We'll have to get an outside arena next time. He takes mental notes yet again. Again, we are about to enter Trader's Bureau, and then the classical courts. We don't mention any fires. We are not firemen, so we have no reason to speak of the word. Let us just walk inside, and we won't speak of this little boy's name either. He's Ernie. While we pass through. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I have a suggestion for our posters. Say, burn down the night with Bad Boys in the Gnome in the Firestorm.
That is actually magnificent propaganda. That will work. We can use that. That's where you get to put your burn at. Don't put it anywhere else until the show.
Okay,
Beautiful work.
listen, just in one more idea, just because I'm full of these great ideas. What if we just say, come to
Wait.
our show, win 5 million gold. Everybody wins.
Yo, new day.
They'll all come.
New day.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
They will
We're
all
at the
come to our
whims of
show.
we're at the whims of Gil's new carry, fucking personality.
What's a 33, Gil?
This is temporary. Oh no, wait! We went to sleep.
Yeah, it's a new day.
Oh, did you roll? Oh,
Yeah,
you rolled
33.
33. Oh, sorry, never mind. That's not my idea then. I didn't say it. Let's see. Now I am. I get off sexually on pain and being humiliated. This has happened before, but I'm into it.
What?
Guys, I really want to burn tonight. Maybe we should miss on purpose?
Oh,
Perhaps I suggest candle wax. I hear that is a tingling sensation. We need you at least to do this act one more time. You know, really bring in the coffers, and then we can find volunteers after. Once we figure out your role.
Love it.
Right. Now remember, we're going into the Trader's Bureau. There were places for costumes and or other needs, or basic trading and relics if you choose to. Otherwise, we'd be heading to the museum. Do you all need to take a moment to look at wares or window shop?
Costumes? Yes! Oh my god, yes. I need somebody to help me.
Well, he brings you guys over to this little hut here, and it is called Wearer's Wares. I'll type it in there.
Do they have like a professional fashion person in there?
Wares.
You see a man with a top hat and reveal himself as a goblin. I'm War. And these are my wares. He goes ahead and throws his top hat forward, and you just see these folded clothes just begin to appear on the table and start putting themselves in organized stacks. Some of them repeated items, others called the top favorite, and then there's one that says bestseller, and it has these like flames along the top, kind of like a what is the guy, the motorcycle dude? I can't think of his name.
You're talking about Nick Cage played him.
No,
Ghost
well,
Rider.
yeah, sure, that too.
Oh,
I
you're
meant the
talking
really
about Evil
cheesy outfit.
Knievel.
Yeah, thank you. A very Evil
Yeah.
Knievel outfit with red flames running up both sides.
Yes,
So,
Bernie buys
what
that
is War
immediately.
wearing?
Was wearing a top hat. As he revealed it, you look and you see that there's a blurred sensor and he's naked. He goes, I sell all the wares off my
is
back.
War?
Yes. I used to wear them and now they're wars. You're welcome.
Bernie buys the Evil Knievel outfit.
That one is going to fit you nicely. And then he moves
How
the bestseller to the
much,
next
man?
stack of clothes. Keep it. As they see you walking away with an item, they'll come buy the next one.
You're not very good at business, but okay.
Gives you a wink.
Well, do you have anything that would make me feel uncomfortable?
You got something. This one is called the Snatcher. Now, I can install it on you for an extra fee. And I can make it a bit extra uncomfortable with
What
a
do I
little
have?
tightening.
A diamond? Oh my god, this diamond has been here the whole time. Holy.
He puts his hands out. That will do just fine.
And at that moment,
He shows you
Bernie
the
looks
Snatcher, and
back
it's
over.
like
That hurts a lot because it's a lot of money for nothing. It really hurts.
Bernie looks back to him and he goes, "Oh my God, you're the best businessman I've ever met."
He winks at you again. I tell you, that works.
So bad. This is embarrassing.
He gets this like kind of rat trap looking thing with 3 prongs that look like they kind of knot in like a center, stopping circulation of certain locations or objectiles put in it. And he goes, now I can install it between or on an arm's weenus. You decide.
My weenus? Oh, can we do this in front of everyone? Is it something we need to do in private?
I don't mind you just hanging it out there for me to properly install. Anytime you wish to do anything, it doesn't just include a squeak, it includes the pain of the squeak. The longer it's, the more you feel inside.
Gil doesn't know what a weenus is, so he starts unzipping his pants or like unbuttoning.
That's an option. He looks at Bernie again. This is gonna be good. He like doesn't even. He makes the effort like he's gonna crouch, but he doesn't have to.
Notes about how to run a business right now.
You guys all hear like the first like a piccolo peep going off, and it's actually Gil, the one giving the piccolo peep vibes. But you guys look at the object, and it looks like it's coming from that. As you look up, and he's like in like this. And it's actually escaping his vocals, but coming from below somehow. And then you hear the second one going even higher pitched. Everyone stops to look around, and then you see the third kind of, and you see the goblin just help, and then tighten out that belt, and you just see Gil. Gil?
Worth every ingot.
Now you
Grail?
just keep
I don't
that
know.
as
Maybe
long
like
as you can
carrot.
keep conscious, and you'll be fine.
Oh no! Oh God!
Passes out instantly.
He looks to you, Bernie.
Dead?
I'd say that it was a bit of shock. It'll wear off. Most keep it on 3 days before it gets blue enough to call a blueberry.
Oh God. Oh no!
Bernie just looks shell shocked. He does.
No.
This is the first time he's ever seen anything like
So
this.
bad. So bad.
It was never in a Ranger, Ted.
Get it off of Gil, guys. Get it off.
Dude, you guys help him. That dude is cold. Out cold.
Yeah, I cast Cure Wounds on him. And bring him
You
back.
wake him up just to go through the pain again. Give me a con save, Gil. as when he cures you, it hurts almost more.
Why didn't you take it off first? No, that's pain.
You immediately
Oh my god. My weenus! My weenus! My weenus!
you immediately end up at 3 points of exhaustion.
3?
You take half your health and damage immediately. You begin to turn pale. You're sweaty and clammy. You can
Oh god.
choose to stay conscious, or you can just pass back out again. If you pass back out and come back awake, you're gonna have to do it all again. But I will allow you to stay conscious, and then just you have like this adrenaline kind of kick in shock, and we'll just see where it carries you. But you're at a disadvantage for a
The
few things.
greatest feeling of my life. Oh. And I'm like sweating profusely.
Oh,
What I tell you, he's a trooper. You keep on going, man. I'm always here if you need another war's wares. He gets his hat and throws it all back up, and then he gets the bestseller sign, sticks it back in, and winks at Bernie, throws his hat back on, and just sits there. Hard day's success. And you said I was bad at this. And he just kind of dozes off into a slumber of confidence.
oh God.
Were we only getting Gil outfitted, or were any of us else
No,
getting
I was outfitted. I was before the whole fucking.
You see Bernie with his Evil Knievel outfit, Gil with his crotch snatch, and then the rest of you guys are like looking around. There's no more choices available. This dude is just chilling. He's like, oh, you really interested in the rest of my wares? Yeah, I could give you something.
Oh, thank you.
All right. The Haragon there. She'll be able to sort you all sorted out.
Bro,
She got
you
that
should
leafy
really
kind of
try
stuff.
this.
They call it the ghillie suits, I think.
The ghillie
I
suits.
mosey on over there.
You head over across, and you see a Haragon, which is a rabbit folk.
Later, Stan.
Oh, see you, Stan. And as such, you see him go. You see, a female Haragon. She's like, oh, well, hello. What can I do for you? That's a beautiful costume, young boy.
Talking to me?
No, Bernie, because technically he has his outfit.
Okay.
He's Evil Knievel right now.
I look awesome, right?
But then he looks to Dro and the rest. Though it looks like you all need something of assistance. Robes?
Yeah. I think Gil
Natural
needs that
leathers?
thing taken off of his bottom parts.
Don't take anything off.
Stuff's going nuts. He's casting all kinds of spells in the background. He's been possessed.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
That's for the
Yeah.
show.
Mhm.
Cool.
Thank you, sir. We'll keep that as record. So, Dro,
yeah.
do you have any special requests
Yes.
from Aragon?
Anything that could allow for me to look like I'm on fire? To really accentuate when I turn on into fire?
You know, I do have some magical accessories that could achieve this effect. I do have a ring that allows you to look like you are a ghast, though it'll be blue. I don't know if we have a way. Do you have mica powders, perhaps? You know, mica powders are just like shavings of colors that are just contained. You probably have
Yeah,
like
no.
browns and shit, but you wouldn't have like, you know,
Yeah.
a array. If you guys can find something that's shaveable to the color red, perhaps you can blow it into your spectralness and it can provide such color.
Well, I don't know where we would find that at this time, since our show is not long from now. Would you have anything that allows me to look? Well, fuck it. I'll just go like this.
I do have some amber leaves we can probably put in within your arrangement to give it more amber colors.
Sure, let's go with that.
She quickly pulls up like two baskets full of different fall colored leaves of oranges, yellows to nice dark reds and auburns. And she begins to sort an entire thing. You basically begin to look like an Indian as she continues to work on you. And then you start turning into like a turkey. And then at the end, you kind of have like this really, really cool, like nine-tailed firefox look vibe. But it took her a while as she just really puts together all of these leaves in a very intricate manner. And it's very nice handiwork. And then she like kind of soft paws it, and you guys hear like a nice little crunch. And she whispers, "Enstella Capon." And you see all of it just kind of turn into a nice silky like texture. Instead of it being old crunchy leaves, it all fuses into a perfect little robe of sorts. And she goes, "I guess when you take it off, it'll just turn back into its old crunchiness. But when you put it on, it'll warm you with a bit of heat from the summer."
All
You
right.
have
Well, I appreciate your help with this. I believe this is exactly what I was looking for.
That'll run you about 25 gold, but as I give special performance credit, you can always pay me after the gig if it's successful, and if not, just offer back the item for me to sell later.
Let us wait until we see what the performance does.
I appreciate you allowing my creativity to be shown.
Can you make my
Appreciate your
mouse
creativity.
here a little like top hat that maybe is fire resistant?
A tiny mouse top hat that's fire resistant. How about this? I can create something that is a bit more of a conduit. What if I gave him a coal cutout in which can absorb the flames, but use it as a source instead of resistant?
Yeah, yeah. I look over at Iz and I see him do a little happy squee. I'm like, Iz is in.
All right. You see her kind of get like these little doweling tools and stuff, and she just gets this piece of coal and she starts working on it, chiseling away as she begins to sculpt out what looks to be a very fine, detailed top hat. She does like a little depth meter. She has like a little millimeter scanner looking thing that she puts around Iz's mouse head to get the perfect range and size, and then she kind of hollows it out. She practice fakes, put it on him every couple times, but not letting it go just yet. She blows it off. Whew. Now, the porous nature of it should allow the flames to circumvent throughout the coal hat itself, preventing it from hitting the user or that in which is the target. Now, containing the flames can only hold so much before the coal crack. Now, if you try to control too much, then well, it'll cease to work with enough cracks in it because it needs to be combined in a single entity, which is why I chiseled it out of one piece. It will
Bernie
grow
is
with
like
its user.
nodding
I have a
to
feeling
her.
your small friend is brighter than they give off. As she places it onto Iz's head, there's like an attunement. And you have the top hat of the multiverse.
Oh shit.
Whoa. That's
Oh shit.
Usually it controls the motes of stars when put on the giants of the astral sea. But on your size, it can contain a basic motifier. But of course, it grows with you. So whatever form you take depends on the usefulness of what it can hold on to.
That could be very dangerous if Big is.
Not my fault. They gave it to you.
He did.
I
They
had
have
no
doomed us
idea.
all.
This was for the theatre.
Again,
um,
for that, I'd probably offer this practice at 100 gold. So I'd have you at 125 after your show. Or returned and obligational appreciation for you performing and such to prove its value and worth.
I have a question. Just a quick question. If we wait to pay you after the show, do we pay you based off the percentage we take in, or how does that work?
You are one for details for such a young youth. Since you ask, I usually do a 65-35 split. I'm the 65 due to the fact that my amazing items are what's oohing and eyeing naturally.
What if we do
I'm
reverse?
very
But you
certain.
sponsor the show.
Bernie,
drive
I think
attendance.
you. What? We already have a sponsor. This is just the costume lady. She was only going to provide us these items, and she had already named her price, and now you're giving her more money. I'm not sure what you're doing, Bernie, but it sounds like you're negotiating yourself out of more money.
Out of
my lady, will be
character,
giving
I
you
think
the
that
25
Dro
gold
doesn't know that
myself.
he's gonna lose a lot more money on the back end than before.
So how do you respond, Bernie?
In character. If we give her less, but she drives more attendance, we'll make more. And she makes amazing things. Like we can get more amazing things from her later.
Well, she gets more value out of people observing her wares at the end of the day because people will then go buy her things. Doesn't necessarily need to. We don't need to cut her in. We're providing her marketing by performing such feats. In fact, we are doing her a favor.
Do you guys openly discuss this in front of her?
I mean, Dro does. He doesn't have
I mean,
any.
I'm kneeling on the floor.
You see her, you see her ears just twitching like a rabbit would, just kind of acting like she's minding her own, but totally just waiting to see how this ends.
I think
She
it's
doesn't-
worth investing in her personally. That's just me. I just think like if we have this, then I think she's awesome. Like she made this guy the coolest top hat that she said is the top hat of the multiverse. Imagine what she can make for us when we make her money.
I
Like
also
a lot of money.
provided your
And by
small
the way,
gnome friend, the Aldrin
Does
Summer.
she have nipple clamps? Ugh.
maybe she can make him nipple clamps that don't kill him.
I have
Huh?
clams that can be tightened to produce such clamping maneuvers.
Oh, God, tightened. Oh.
She provides
Don't
these two
believe
clams
she
that
needs
just
any
kind of like
more.
squeeze
All I
whatever
know
under
is that-
breastplate it can grab into a forced condition shape of a clam.
All I know is that
Please
every
don't
time Ranger
move.
Ted overpaid, he got way more in power and stuff like that than he ever expected. I'm just saying, pay people what they're worth.
Take people out their word.
Well,
We're rich
Bernie,
anyways, dude.
If you're so rich,
you
then
have
just
never.
say you spent 500 now, and I don't bother you unless you come to me again.
Done. I'll pay. Bernie pays.
You're 500 bucks. 500
He
gold.
walks over to Vicini. He takes out
500
400
more.
more gold out of Vicini, and then
We need
pays the
some
100
money
gold
for
he has on
school.
him. And then he does insist on her providing like a banner to be up in the show.
Of course. She pulls out what looks to be this nice, very beautifully tanned banner. This tanning, you would know immediately, Bernie, is made out of fox pellets, and it is great handiwork. And she goes, sometimes you gotta use what's a threat
Good dog.
when present. And it's
Awesome.
nicely etched, and it says, Her Majesty's.
Oh shit. Bernie takes it and then he does like a little bow. And then
As you do, it rolls up into a nice, neatly looking, self-handled container.
guys, we have serious sponsorship now. Like nobility.
That's amazing.
All right. We want to do the show.
Yeah.
I will allow you guys advantage. I'll lower the DC with Darth's disappearance, but his declared actions. So I'll make it a little easier across the board.
Cool.
You guys go up to Jester, your
Excited.
investor, and he goes, "Oh, don't even worry about me. I'm not threatened. She can totally invest in this. If I don't have to pay her bills, we're going to be in good hands as an investor, Jester. Anyways, on to the HOA introduction. And he takes you over, and you guys just see a man appear.
Bernie
Dro.
hangs back. He's not going to be a part of the conversation.
I
'Cause
love all
he's
the
too afraid he'll
business
fuck up.
speak. HOA.
I'm trying to find a good. Yeah, we'll use this one. Whatever. Dro,
Okay,
you
I can use that.
immediately get the vibes of a frustrated individual. This person has not been high. He's never done drugs. They are the straightest of straight edges, and you have a straight edge detector. And this thing is like, you're like, oh god, this is serious. Like, whatever the fuck you guys are about to walk into, Jester Investor is telling you guys don't mention fire because this is that guy. This is that straight of an edge situation. You do know that innately walking up is this guy looks like a real pain in the ass HOA by the book, read all 2,386 pages of the student handbook, and is still asking questions.
Oh God, it's a Shio.
Yep. it's not Shio directly, but you could see that there are some believers that follow the Shioisms.
Oof.
He turns around, and the moment he looks at you, he
I'll be
gets
at
like a little
the-
splash screen. HOA admin attendant. And then he turns around with a little clipboard and begins to huffle to you guys. And ignore the actual token, but in this case, it is a very kind of midget for an Alvin individual. Very below bar, sitting around the 4'10" height. Very elvish in all other natures, despite the fact that he's all legs and very small torso. And he's just like,
They don't have to look up that high.
And what on earth, Jester, are you bringing into the clasp court this time? Jester's like, I'm gonna let I'm just the investor. I'm gonna let one of their speakers introduce themselves. Which one is it? And he looks at you guys, whoever wishes to take the stage.
You see Bernie back away.
Dro will step up.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say it's gonna be a pretty sad performance if I do it.
Dro, you
Well,
approach.
we're here to delight your fans with a show of our innate abilities with nature and provide them a
Why is
show
this one
that
so
they can
uptight? He points at Gil behind you. He doesn't look like he's here
Well-
to perform. He looks like he needs a doctor. Or is he smiling? There's like a weird grin.
It's so good.
It is his way of preparing for a performance of his life. Without it, he may not be able to provide your audience the show that they really are here to see.
Are you all paying revenue to the HOA, or are you paying it to the property?
What does
Who do I
What
tax?
do people?
I need to make
What do
sure I
people
collect
do?
the proper fees and gold incomes from what it is you generate. If you bring in
What
200 people or even 5, I want every copper.
What are people doing before us?
Well, normally with the HOA, Chester jumps in. Oh, remember, I'm the investor. He was just introducing the talent. We're going to do the 45 and 0 split, but with the Mosey Inn. The Mosey Inn is just a shady little company. Very well, 45-0. You all may pass. I will be back after your tasks are completed in town. And he goes off into his office. Chester turns around. Great job, guys. You got through the hardest part. Now, all we gotta do is blow them away.
Literally or figuratively?
I'll let you all decide that. Based on my approach of your finished conversations, it sounds like it's going to be a blast. I'll just make sure I'm about 100 feet away in case things sometimes could go awry.
Agreed.
When Bernie hears the word blast, you just hear him like kind of evilly laughing, rubbing his hands together.
You guys arrive at the Mosey Inn.
Yes. Here we go, guys.
Zah.
I really wish Gil was normal for this. Yes.
Oh, it's making me so.
It's a bad
It's made,
timing for
it's
sure.
made for one of the most funny moments in a long time. But oh my
It's a
god,
rough-
I
it's
really
gonna be a
want
rough
an awesome
moment.
show.
I'm actually really excited. We thought of a super cool performance here. This is a good
I-
move.
Can't see anything.
Yeah,
I
once.
can't either.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
dark.
this is the stage. It's dark. They're waiting.
Can you guys see your
And
Oh,
token?
I
here?
like that.
Fire.
We're behind
No.
the curtain. It's dark.
Everyone can
And
see
then
it?
fire.
Nope, nope. I'll just make the whole map.
Yeah,
Or it
we're
could just
behind
be
the
we don't
curtain
have
right
vision.
now.
Is it possible we just don't have vision?
No, I put the token, but it wasn't providing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
So
Ooh,
you guys
yeah.
can access all your character sheets from the group token, even as you guys are all in there. You guys could just pluck your sheet from there.
Oh,
This
cool.
is not a friendly looking bar.
You enter the mosey inn and you hear a piano playing. And they are jolly good fowl. And I was never a pirate at sea. You hear a good little clap. Not bad, not bad. You know, that guild man is doing all right, considering that he actually comes from the sea and never sings about him being there. No. Hello, Jester. Oh, is it Jester? It's Jester, friend. Ah, right. What do you bring us? More talent? Can always use a good show. Our pockets are filled and gilded, and we're ready to throw it at what we find most amusing. You all get
Bernie cracks
Jester
his
to turn
knuckles.
around and stares at you all. This is the real deal, but they might need to request an arrangement of, I don't know, what do you guys need? Just kind of put it out there, and they'll work with you.
All lights off at the start. Then lights come on when we start.
Right. Great. He claps.
Oh, we're starting now.
Fozzie, the music.
I will roll for Fozzie at advantage.
Fozzie's gonna start playing.
Who's the lead?
Hey, that 20. Fozzie opens you guys up with a massive kind of like total epic intro, like a movie trailer startup. Everyone, and you guys can't. I mean, whoever has dark vision can see, but otherwise, you guys are like hearing, "Oh, wow, this is amazing." Da, 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 da. You then hear Jester welcoming bad boys and a gnome. Fozzie's just killing it. And then what?
And then the next thing is going to be Bernie's going to shout out, in the world, in the early days, before the world was formed, there was fire. And then
The
he's
volcano
gonna
starts coming out.
yes, and then Bernie's gonna start doing his fire dance in front of the volcano.
Give me a performance
Yes.
as you begin your fire dance in front of the volcano.
I'm going to drop up. Best place it
Nice.
template. All right, where are you dancing? Just put it so I can drop this.
Are we on a stage? Where are we at?
Who did you?
I
gave
imagine you guys
Brody
are just
something,
doing it
right?
free for all out in the middle of the field, the area.
Okay, well then I'm up on a table right now, and I have just one beam of light on me, is what I imagine while I'm doing the fire dance,
You got
and
it.
then I'm doing the summon flame around me, like as I'm
Which candle?
spinning. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. I'm on the bar. Yes, I'm dancing up and down the
Bro,
bar.
as he's doing that, Dro is going and casting continuous flame in certain spots around the area to create more fire ambiance.
You got it. Okay.
I go up and slap Dro in the face, giving him visions of the future.
Oh boy.
Okay, at this point, Darth should be entering with his dancing skeletons to come and take over the bar while Bernie's going to step out of the light and disappear into the dark.
Okay. You got it. And then there's kind of like this. It's all going very, very swell. Everything's looking amazing. You just hear this. What's happening? As it kind of like singles down slowly like this, and then Darth and team. Oh, I'm dragging in your guys' tokens as we go here. Ba-doop, ba-doop.
I cast telekinetic bond so we could talk to each other during the performance
There you
without
go.
talking out loud.
Perfect. As you cast that, what kind of squeals are you providing into their comms?
Okay, guys, let me know when my cue is. And Dro, you're coming on stage soon. Get ready.
You guys see
Birdie's
burning army of Darth.
gonna come back and say, "I'm gonna build up the crowd just a little bit more right now." And
Okay, so I'm
as the
casting.
world grew, the fire grew in the world, and that's when, like, hopefully the skeletons all start showing, and they're all dancing a similar
Okay.
dance to what
So
I
far,
was
so
doing.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Then I start casting
Yeah,
Conjure
I'll come out and do
Elemental.
the dance with them. I'll lead the skeletons for him. We're all his backup dancers.
You got it. As you join them also. Everyone's just like, wow! You see Darth's group just as they come out and just really build up the anti-WoW guild. You're doing great. You, Dro, turn into an elemental. So let's
No. I cast Conjure
Oh, got it.
Elemental.
You got it.
First, he has
Yep.
another.
Bring one in.
This one. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
Bringing one in, dropping him.
And you're gonna make him big? I love it, Izzy. That's good.
I'm helping.
Fire Elemental.
Yeah, it is. I'm just working on the token.
Yeah.
You guys just see a ridiculous amount of fire arriving
The
in a
HOAs.
uncontrollable form. One sec. And then you make it bigger, right? That's what you were saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. More fire.
This is good. It's getting
I
good.
swear I'm a
We
druid.
don't- If we don't burn this place down, then we didn't do our job.
No,
For real.
no.
This is
I
all in
mean,
our
I
head.
guess
We're
Barney
talking
would
to each other.
agree.
You just see the fire elemental like just blow up.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
it just like fills the whole room. Everyone just feels the heat. Everyone's sweating. Gil, this is just you love the pain. You're
Dropped it on
sweating,
me,
you're in
though.
pain, you're like just all over this just vibe of emotional stresses. And it's just like so then what else continues? You
And
guys
then
are burning the house down so far.
so now is where I'm gonna indicate to Gil. Now's our time. And the fire grew and grew, and then he's gonna fireball. Hopefully.
Yep, casting it now. There we go.
For the elemental to start juggling. the
Yes. Yeah.
fireballs.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he
Juggle
casts one, hopefully dramatically, and then I
it
will
just-
cast one too.
It's not supposed to explode. I hope he catches it.
He
Yeah.
begins to do the moo as he starts dancing them around. He's just like, roar, roar, roar. As an elemental who is innate of such, he handles it very, very well as he goes about throwing it about himself in confidence
maybe.
as all of you
Once-
guys just witness
Yeah,
him
what does Dro need to
kicking
roll
ass.
for it?
Yeah, well,
Keep them juggled.
once he sees the fire elemental get to 6 fireballs,
Mhm.
he
Yeah,
will
we're
then
just gonna throw them
himself
theatrically one at a time.
Yep. one at a
wild
time.
shape into a fire elemental himself.
You got it. You then join the festivities of such flames imbuing upon everything else,
You can
and you turn yourself
pick
into one.
two wild shapes.
Just didn't want to put it in the middle again.
Wait,
See if we-
Bernie, you got to keep explaining stuff as
Yep,
the
as
fire
it
grows.
goes.
What happens?
And the fire of humanity grew and gained power and consciousness of motion. I don't know. He's making up shit. in red.
You guys see the 3? Hold on, I'm trying to make another fire elemental. Got a lot of moving parts here. Boom, boom. Dro, can you give me a
yeah.
performance check as you try to join in to the general
Yeah.
dance moves?
What is the foresight give me?
That gives you
Advantage
advantage.
Whatever.
on everything.
on everything.
Yep. You basically can see the future and like a very heavy deja vu benefit. You needed it.
Oh, well,
Oh,
I needed that for sure. Absolutely.
As you absolutely, the two fire elementals are perfectly in sync, juggling all 6 fireballs.
Yes.
What
And
else
the
happens?
fire grew in coordination and built upon the heart of mankind and elves and dwarves and everybody intelligent.
You see, like the entire place literally just catch alight since there's been no control of the flames.
Now in your head, I'm saying, now is the time we throw it into the audience, right?
No, no. Now
the
we
fire.
dispel it and we just end it.
Is turns the sprinklers on as he just smashes like a ton
I
of water.
will-
Just,
I'll
Go
flood the floor.
you got it. You flood the floor.
Yeah.
And hopefully all the fire disappears.
Oh. All the fire goes out that's on stuff.
Yeah, but not the everything else.
You got it.
And though the fire is not seen,
As
the fire
everyone's like,
lives on in all of us.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Well,
For we are the fire of the world.
You see the two fire elementals. Do they come to a calm or do they just keep going after as Birdie comes to a?
Hopefully a show close.
Could Dro turn them off
Um,
yourself and that fire elemental? or
Yeah,
no?
I could just dispel them immediately. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just seeing if there's any other like cool shit I could do. I could polymorph something. Was anyone injured in this? Any patrons injured in this show?
You guys can now take a perception check as you all try to catch your breath after all the flames have finally submitted themselves out. But now it's just smoky and a few little embers in the air, and everyone's just like
And then there's like
just
a small
clapping.
ray of light. And then I'm just gonna do a small little like oh god.
Perception.
Hopefully I can.
Okay.
What is happening? There we go. Nice.
11.
Do a small little show ending dance like performance of this. The fire is in all of us.
I want to do one too.
If Dro sees any
Fire.
patrons of the shop injured, he will cast Mass Cure Wounds to heal everybody.
You see a handful of people with just kind of scars on them from the flames, but no one is complaining. They're just in awe as they begin to slowly come to a clap. That was amazing! That was great! Wow! We actually felt that! Are you burning? I'm burning! We all burned in that! We were part of it! That was amazing! Everyone just starts flipping out. I mean, that was a very
casts
successful
Mass
show,
Cure
guys.
Wounds
Oh,
to
dude.
heal everyone. So as the show ends, everyone's feeling life.
They're all like, wow. And they know how to refresh things. Maybe if they could work on the smoke next time, it'll be a perfect show.
No.
Chester comes up. Oh, guys, that was great. Maybe we could talk outside where there's a bit more air.
Yes,
Birdie
where
follows
is
him.
the performers area so we can go relax?
We all go outside.
So just check guess this week.
It's like the alley. That's the performers area. We go stand outside.
we all light up cigarettes.
And people just randomly come out to pee and light up cigarettes out there and stuff.
He goes,
They're
that
like, well,
was
this is
magnificent. I, Chester, absolutely invested in the best possible thing this side of class can see. All those... the Varian family won't know what hit them as long as you guys keep performing. Chester's back on the map.
Yeah. Let's do more. Oh my god, we just started. We have so
This was
many more
only our
magic.
first idea.
By the
Do
way,
you
we
guys
came
have
up with
more
this in like
skits?
15 minutes.
I don't care about the details. I just need to know whether or not Jester's still investing.
Yeah. Right. Actually, we gotta have a vote.
Oh, yes to
Well,
democracy.
I can turn into a giant ape.
Monkey show. Yes.
We will pause it there as we'll let Darth reappear and join in, and maybe Fozzie will too, on some opinions on what happens for your guys' future career as the bad boys and a gnome. But very well done. You guys did a great performance. There wasn't a single failed roll in
That's a
that
good
entire
performance.
performance. That was like spot on. You guys came to appear. I hope my visual display was keeping up with your guys'
That was
random
was
Dude,
help.
that was
great.
awesome, man.
So
I do have to ask, did
yeah.
we make gold here?
Oh, did we
Chester
actually
goes,
make it?
of course. I forgot to show you. He kind of out. Apparently, he was carrying a bag as he walked out here with you guys, and he just drops this sack. Now it is full of silver, but he goes, about based off the weight, I'd say we probably can get this reevaluated to somewhere around 600 gold.
What? There were only
Just
like
wait.
30 people in there.
The Mosey Inn is some of the most hidden talent of street performers and artists hidden all around. It's kind of the rich side of secrecy where they like to live the dab life. You just
God.
reminded them what it was like to come out of retirement. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them is breaking bones to show a feat yet again.
Oh my God,
Well,
guys! Like we haven't even performed for royalty yet, and we have
We
a
made
connection.
it.
We can do
These
this.
guys, they like to call this place the Magic Castle. You never know what comes in, and what leaves always a sense.
Magical. Ah,
Oh God.
So hold it there as Gil continues his
Okay.
pain
That
throughout
sounds good.
the rest of the week.
that's
And we see
hilarious.
what happens in the future. In the event that certain days don't fill up in the free postings, I'm going to close some and just kind of bundle everyone up together with whoever does fill up the other ones. So you guys might have more available dates before SDC for core campaign.
Cool.
I'll keep you guys updated.
awesome, man.
Cool.
Otherwise,
great.
thank you for joining
Yeah.
us. I hope you
Absolutely.
enjoyed the pleasure of their
Yeah.
audience and their wild ideas.
Oh, that was great.
We're so excited to join your school, man. Very cool school.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait till you
Excellent.
see what really comes with it. The student packet of introductions have yet to arrive, so just
Oh,
wait for that in the
nice.
mail.
Remember,
Yeah,
if you
well,
fail class, the secretary will come. She's not a nice person.
She replaced the graduate's eye with another one. Just saying.
She just plucked it out of the guy's skull like while he was standing. I got that for you. Oh.
Oh God.
You've been warned. There are repo secretaries out there.
Right now, I think we're passing though. I think we're good.
Doing all right.
We
Doing
did.
all
We
right.
just did amazing.
That was great, guys.
I can't believe how well you guys are rolling tonight. I'm jealous.
That was impressive.
That was very unusual.
Yeah.
One thing,
I love that we use like the most amount of spells possible with no combat. So that was a very good use
Yeah,
of your guys'
true.
utility.
2 5th level spells from me.
Some good stuff. Some good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, guys, have a good
Alright,
one,
guys.
and hope you guys have a
Yeah.
great 4th of July. Be
Yep,
safe
have a
out
great
there.
one.
Yeah.